Yeah, we played, and one of the guys in the game was he's a doctor in New Zealand.
Oh, hello. Oh, we're back again. Survive? We shall see. One and all. I'll just keep him muted and for a moment they're having private chats. Just be glad you got hear this. They're all now talking about character backstories. It's quite disturbing and probably good.
We couldn't get caught.
I have a joker. Woohoo! Right. Okay.
So, since Kev's got a joker for the very first round of the session, clearly his first roll is going to be a critical fail.
We've got 9 to
Are
beat.
we tracking crit fails this section? I think it's the tracking them that jinxed us.
Oh
Maybe.
no, we're tracking them. We got right. So basically, when I say 9 to beat, as in we want to be considerably down. Anyway, okay,
Yeah,
right.
I will redo Benny's and adventure cards at the end of this fight.
Aquatic. I have a pace of 6. I don't. Oh, I do have a little.
Well, we're gonna need
Is that
these
not
bennies
captain?
from the way this has been going.
Zombie captain. I'm going to turn off snap to grid out of it.
Have I got snap to grid on that map? Have I? I shouldn't have. Let me.
I think Fancy Grounds does like to turn it on by default.
Yeah. Yeah. Grid snap is off.
It's just it means I can move a bit more smoothly, so I can come down another 6, 3, and then if I that, I think we worked out that was 10 inches, didn't
we? Yeah, you'll be able to get all of the zombie guards quite happily.
Well, technically, yeah. I mean, technically speaking, I'm just trying to be honest about it here. There we go. So I can get them all now. Can I? Yeah, I can. So actually, I won't swim that way. I'll swim that way and sort of stand on the roof, and then I can get all of them, including the captain.
Okay.
It's obviously still swimming downwards. Okay,
yes.
So that's the captain, the guard, the zombie. Oh, it changes the order. That's because there's an option I've noticed you can do that with. I think that's 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay. How many points have I got left? 16. Plenty. Being a water blast. Just standard one, I think.
Pardon, dear.
I'm happy with that.
You can't hear you. You're on mute.
Oops.
That is, yes, many hits with raises. Though not so much, not so good on the damage. Still, you've hurt the captain. Oh, that one's been mostly exploded.
5. Last one. And then I'm going to do that. I just got it. I might as well use it.
What's with the one red die on the end of the blue ones? I don't remember it doing that.
That's the raised die. It's a fairly new.
Ah.
And then obviously I made them all blue because I'm a water mage.
Well, the blue one made sense. It was the one different colour that made me go, huh.
Okay, I was re-rolling to see if I could do better than the 14 in the answers.
Yeah, that's a bad habit. I thought people. Yeah, if you put 3D6, it's normal colour. 3B6 is blue, and 3R6 is red, and G for green.
Really?
Wow.
Yes, yes.
Which is why, being a water mage, I changed all my damage dice to blue for fun. Darius
Yeah, I'm
obviously
just
should
trying
be
to figure
rolling
out how you
R6.
threw water to
Oops,
do
not
damage.
like that.
It was icy water.
Yep. All of Pralamos's things have been icy type bolts. So you've ripped the zombie guards to pieces with your ice shards flying through the water there.
Basically, obviously what I do is I manipulate the water so it's cold, and then it forms a ball of ice, and then it shatters going forwards in a cone.
In other
But,
words, wizard done it.
The captain seems to be unperturbed. He turns around, raises a shield up, and deflects
Oh, he
your
soaked, did he?
ice
Fair enough.
shards around him.
Fair enough.
Meanwhile,
Zombie-
back above the water,
Zombie 9 is so tough. He's even incapacitated. He's still standing there going. Sorry, shutting up above the water.
back above the water, your marines are all on the foredeck and have reloaded.
Just opening up the map for above the water. There we go. Okay, back above the water. Is that octopus on the edge of the boat, or is he's not visible to the marines? Is what I'm asking.
His tentacles are kind of coming over the gunnels.
How rude.
Did Faris rolled a shake dice, or did I miss it?
No, he rolled it.
Combat track is showing him still shaken.
Not to me, it's not.
Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy to go with yours for obvious
Yeah,
reasons.
I don't see him as being shaken.
Where is Harris? Harris is there. I think the octopus is probably the safest one to go for, so he'll move to there. So he's not shooting through his friends.
Mm-hmm.
Be about there actually, if I do it. Then he'll fire the musket. I did have him targeted. Oh, there he goes.
You've hit with a raise.
Oh, look at that.
Well,
Didn't give you the raise damage.
it didn't.
Didn't it? It didn't, did it? There we go. 17.
That is enough to cause a wound.
Ooh.
Nope. Well, we'll have everybody shoot on that card, and then we'll see what the octopus does about it. I think.
Sense. That's a miss.
That is definitely a miss.
You need to unshake.
I don't see any of those marines as shaken. So that's a hit.
Out of interest, why
That
was
one
the
should
first?
have also been a raise.
Why was the first 7 a hit with raise and that one not?
Because this one went against Perry for some reason.
Yeah, it did.
Anyway, I'll based on the fact I rolled a 7, I've manually turned on the raise dice, so I'm just.
That's fine.
Oh, lovely 6.
And that's a wound. Right, have we got any more marines to shoot? I don't think we do we?
We got one more, Jose.
Oh yes, Jose still.
Okay. Jose is obviously not shooting the octopus though, so I don't know if you want to deal with.
Is he not?
Well, I don't. I think he's going to deal with the. I think he's going to come down and deal with.
Okay, well in that case, I think
shooting
the
the
octopus
octopus.
is going to try and soak that first wound. Because we can't have a bunch of extras killing off the giant octopus in their first volley.
Did they really?
Well, no, but two wounds would have
Yes. Halved it.
would have halved it, and that would just not be good. So its tentacles are flailing around, and there's splots of blood as your musket rounds hammer into it, but doesn't seem to have slowed it down any.
Okay. I'm going to move. I'm going to move Jose, I should say, to there. Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. I was using the same character sheet
for all of them. Yeah.
That's the problem. I'll make sure this time I use the correct character sheet. That's probably what went wrong. Okay. I'm going to fire my musket again.
Ooh. Jose is a crack shot. But no, somehow maybe it's just not wanting to target for you. I don't know why.
29 minutes.
No, it hit. It hit with a raise. It just isn't applying the targets for some reason.
That's very strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Very, very strange indeed. Jose, that's a hit with a raise.
So put the raise on.
Yeah. I've just lost his character.
Yeah, I posted a screenshot of the shaking on my screen. It's really weird.
Yeah, they're shaking on my screen on the combat tracker.
That is bizarre.
Again, that did. Oh, yes, it did. Aha.
And Octopon 1, surrounded as he is by other sailors, takes one in the head and drops to the ground, bleeding.
Because they've got to reload. Sorry, I was just going to say, just because they need to reload, they're going to back up a bit, obviously. Backing off to reload. Yeah.
So I've got control of most of the crew. Anders van der Voort, unless you want something else done, they're just going to stab nearby octopons with their knives. The rest of the crew. Blarg did have somebody to fight, but he's just been shot, so he's going to head off towards another nearby octopon. They're all avoiding the great big cloud that's risen in the middle of the ship that's surrounding the Captain Josiah. And Octopon number 19 is going to attack with his rusty blades, stabbing Boren Brev. For very little damage. And attacking Anders van der Voort back, who's probably going to be in trouble as that rusty blade slashes across his belly. Shaking him. Hold the line, keeps him alive as the captain cowering within his cover. Shouts commands. Now, poor Craig Gould is somewhat surrounded.
Well, I must admit, I was hoping by killing someone, got that one, it would free people up, but yeah, I didn't notice there was something.
Yeah, Craig Gould is prone and surrounded.
Oh yeah, I did that lovely entrance onto the deck, didn't I?
Yeah, you did a wonderful swan dive onto the deck.
You're paying for it now.
Aren't I just?
Well, so far you've been unharmed by the first octopon.
Good, keep it up.
The next one is having a bit of a Barney with the Grail, but can't land any blows. Another one attacks Craig Gould, lying on the deck, swinging down with a pair of rusty cutlasses. That'd be cutlass? I don't know.
I'm going to Benny an action card and get a joke.
You are you?
Yeah, because this is.
Well, I'd best give everybody a Benny then. But those two hits have already gone down on Cray, and that first one caused 4 wounds, I'm afraid.
Well, I have Benny, so I'll be soaking that. What the heck's going on there?
That's the second of the 2 hits, which causes 2 wounds to Cray Gould.
Would you stop it?
I will, because Josiah's going to go next.
All right, let me do some soakage. I'm just trying to scroll down to the bottom of the tracker to find me. I'm known there somewhere.
Open up your character sheet. You can press Control your character sheet and the soak button.
I didn't know that. I'll know that next time.
Yeah.
Oh no,
If I remember anyway.
it used to anyway.
Well, then I'll know what I can't do.
Try it. It might still work.
Pressing Control on my character sheet.
I can see the shaking incapacitation button come up, but maybe it doesn't on the character sheet.
No,
anymore.
soak
It used
doesn't. It comes
Sorry.
up on the combat tracker.
Combat tracker though, yeah. It's a nice easy one on the combat.
Which, granted, I'll still use. I'm looking to be in trouble.
Oh,
Or level
good.
6.
Oh!
What?
So the first blow doesn't take Cray out.
Well, that's okay. I thought that was the first one you were trying to soak. The second
That
one
was
was. Second one won't. The second one was only 2 wounds, wasn't it?
Yes, but the first one still caused 3 wounds.
I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking at the 19, thinking that was your soak roll. Shutting up.
Leaving Cray cooled, bleeding out as Josiah.
Cool, here we go. Two tokens of doctors on the deck.
Yeah, there shouldn't be.
Right, there shouldn't be. I think what it's done is it's given me
I think it's given you one as a token as well.
because effects.
Which makes more sense because it's sent. Oh, is it a fixed one or is it centered on him?
It was centered on Josiah.
So it should follow him, shouldn't it?
No, because he blew it where he was, and it leaves the the fog behind.
So does it leave it where?
It leaves it where you summoned it.
Right. Okay.
So you've run out of the fog,
So I've run out the fog.
and you can see Cray Cool being hacked down, and he's bleeding out on the deck.
I was hoping to get. I was going to hoping to get to him because it's so I can't cast it at range though, can I?
You can't know, it just surrounds you when you blow your horn.
Because I was going to run up and cast darkness on Cray, and then that would have been all attacks at -6.
Yeah, it's too late. We got to be able to see to get to him.
Yeah. We don't have we get any adventure cards that we can screw this up with?
I've got a play left. Got a play left.
Sol-
if someone wants to
Solomas
give
has
me a
got-
custom.
Solomas has got 2 plays.
The 4 cards I've got are absolute crap.
Oh right, okay. Well,
I've got
anyway, that's
Angry
it.
Mob, Bullseye, Folk Hero, and Unexpected Insight. That's not what the hell anyway.
I've got Dark Bargain, Inspiration, and Power Surge.
I'm not going to be able to help moving there, am I?
You know what? Taris Tunner's got the most useful adventure card. I'll let you know that now.
Sure, which of these ones would help him?
Ace
got
will
Ace.
help him because then he plays that
Yeah,
just before he makes
Josiah,
the roll
you got a
to see
card
what
to
happens
play.
when he's bleeding out, and then stabilizes instantly by playing the Ace
Oh.
card.
Oh wait, do I? No, that goes on Cray.
I can't.
I'm sorry, I gave it
I
to
can't.
Josiah.
Tavis, you haven't reset the adventure cards. I've got no play.
Oh, then can't somebody play it for him, like Josiah?
What's bleeding out?
Because I didn't have any
When the
plays.
blood falls out of your body and lands on the floor.
Is it a bigger roll? Is what I'm saying.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Okay, well I've got a card. Just remind me to play Inspiration at the start of next round. You'll get a +2 on your not bleeding out roll.
Thank you. I will remind you, or I will try to, if I remember.
That's all I could do.
Also, the captain could support you by yelling at you that you haven't got time to bleed, and that could support you as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Take anything I can get.
Right, okay, on the Joker bonus. So what I can do is, don't move there. Move there.
Okay.
Although from a bit of a metagaming point of view, how do you know Cray's gone down if you're inside the sphere?
Oh,
Well,
Captain, I've gone
'cause I
down
had
and
the-
I'm bleeding.
Because I heard the whelp scream.
Because
didn't
I
What?
screamed in
You
pain and I
probably,
was stabbed.
you probably heard Terrace call out, "Oh my God, Cray!"
Point
Ooh.
taken. Shutting up.
He's the only other Masaquani on the ship that's part of the regular crew, so
Oh,
not the
oh,
right
God.
kind of Masaquani, but Masaquani nonetheless.
Who
So
the means
I've got-
Marines are Massaquani?
The right kind.
I've got a move of 5, so I'm going to run up, stick my head out of the cloud and go, stop being an arse, get up, and then jump back into the cloud again.
Okay.
See, this is above Ograpog, isn't it?
It is, yes. So
Yeah,
that's
so
going to
this
give
is-
Cray a +2 bonus.
A plus
Nice.
2 bonus, right?
Cool.
And solid mass, and go. And by the way, what the hell are you doing, Kelper? And Solomus gets +1.
Okay.
Using
And,
work the room.
That inspiration, Kralamos, you might want to play that now because Cray is going almost very last in the round, and that'll give +2 to everybody else for the whole rest of the round.
Yeah, no, I thought for some reason, because obviously I forgot Jose just got a Joker to move up because I had him much lower down, so I thought it was pointless. But you're right, I'll play it now. No,
And Rana is going to reload the captain's gun.
Okay. So that will move us on to Fry.
No, you skipped me.
Did I skip you?
Yes,
I
I
think
was
so,
about.
yeah.
I was about the Octopons.
You're right. So actually, yes, those Octopons are done. Those Razor Wings go next. And they are going to fly up here and
ruined
buzz
by
the
lovely
Marines.
Marines, aren't you?
They are going to fly up there and buzz the Marines.
Which of course makes perfect sense. At the risk of being annoying, where do they start?
Where do they start?
Yeah.
They started there. And they can fly 12.
I know. What size burst template are they?
They're a small burst template, which is the same
Okay, that's
size as
fine.
the...
That's fine. No, I wasn't
Stated.
sure if you could. I wasn't sure if you hitting all 4 of them on his flight, because if it was a bigger template, you could have got him as well. That's honest.
No, it only gets what's there at the end of the thing anyway.
Okay.
So
Yes,
the 3 that are there
anything
reloading.
They moved 3 used to get swarmed.
Yeah, it's now at the end of their
turn.
move.
Of course it is. Yeah, shutting up. You used to, as soon as you walked into him, get attacked, didn't you?
Yes. So Faris Fit takes 2 wounds as he's sliced apart by Razor Wings. Tane is merely stunned, shaken. I think he got his knife out and started to defend himself. And John Smith is also incapacitated.
Well, they lasted. We kept them alive for good long while. It was a shame I always figured we'd lose most of the NPCs. So it's unfortunate.
Well, you did go to the Devil's Cross. What were you expecting?
Exactly.
And now, down beneath the waves, the zombie captain is just completely ignoring Kralamos and strides across the bottom of the ocean floor towards Fry, drawing a rather glittering looking longsword for something that's being kept this far underwater. And he starts to swing it in a figure of 8 out to the side of his shield. Oh dear. Poor Fry is hit twice by the mighty sword.
Even the 6 hit. Dang it.
Yeah.
Ouch.
That's 2 wounds there to
Don't forget,
Fry.
you get
That's
+2 on your soak
sword
rolls.
slashes both ways.
And I have to say, Craig, I'm sorry, I didn't realise I had any plays left. Otherwise, I would have played that card before you did your soak rolls.
That would have been a shame because
He very soaked that raise.
It wouldn't have saved you. I did get paranoid, but it wouldn't have saved you.
So apart from the fact that now you're on +2 bonus, you get 3 bennies as well because I've shouted at you.
Bennies?
Yes.
Huh?
+3, but not bennies.
Bennies.
+3 to your soak roll. Your vigor, your vigor roll.
I've got 3 bennies now.
Yes,
Where'd they come from?
because I stuck my face out the crowd, I made line of sight with you and common bond kicks in.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Nice. So Fry, deep beneath the waves, it completely avoids swaying and swimming around the captain down there. Clearly, being aquatic, he can go up and down and around, and is avoiding the blade. And then we are indeed on to Taris Tun up on deck.
Tara saw Craig go. She knew he was in trouble anyway, and the razor wings have moved away from her, and she's not gonna freak out over that.
I have a feeling some octopons might be leaving the ship.
The long swim down. 36 inches down.
So I was trying to move her up too. So
Taris to go up there, yeah?
1, 2, 3. Oh, not Cray.
Oh, I didn't get the reference. I thought they were coming down to deal with us. I just realised what you meant.
Yeah, they're forcibly about to leave the
Yes,
ship.
exactly.
They're going to be ejected.
We're
Indeed.
hoping. Oh, I'm gonna Benny once.
You don't need to, because inspiration's been paid. That is
That's
actually
an
a
8.
raise.
It's a race.
Oh, okay. So then now they're all. Wait. Let me see. I'm supposed to be able to do.
You should be able to make them all distracted. Yes.
I'm still sitting here from slight smug enjoyment of actually hitting you with a hammer on Saturday. It was fun. About the times you've done it to not all my monsters over the years, to finally hit you with one. I did enjoy that.
That was I didn't mind.
I know you wouldn't mind.
I pushed the distracted thing, and and it should have hit all my targets, and it didn't.
Yeah, it's not. I'm.
It's doing it. Oh, let's say.
Yes,
Let's say it's
I'm
doing it
doing
now.
it.
You're doing it manually, yeah.
And then
I think-
they're all going to need. They're all going
No,
to need
they all
strength
got to
rolls.
make their strength rolls at -2.
That they do.
It's ironic because it's
Would have
Yeah.
been until I got the raise. I got to do something to help. And
So
I
we've
was,
got 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 15, and 17. So 13. Right, so roll for number 13, see how far he flies away.
that's 2d6.
2d6. Oh, he doesn't quite go off the edge of the ship.
yeah.
But he got him away from Cray.
Yeah, but he is prone.
But a lot of those are going
And
overboard, aren't they?
Right, where's 15? There's 15. Yeah, 15's going. How far is he going? 10. And so it was centered on Cray, wasn't it? So it's going 10 away from Cray.
He's going through the captain.
No, he's going to land next to Paddy O'Donovan.
Oh, if it was centered
Prone.
on Cray, surely that was okay. Shutting up. I was just trying.
Right, who have we got next? 17 and 5, 6, 7, and 8.
These basically.
So number 5 is probably overboard. Looking at where he is.
I make it that way.
Yeah, if you get more than 3 inches, he's overboard. Sploosh. He won't be prone then because he's in the water. 6.
It's more. Yeah.
Okay, let's see how far he goes. He's also just overboard.
Saying up. It's this one next, isn't it? There we go.
Yeah, number 7. Oh, he's well over. Even a double one throws him off the ship.
Won't he hit that before he goes? Won't he hit the edge of the ship if he goes over? Are you taking damage before he goes into the water?
The gunnels are not very high, but
actually, they wouldn't be there because it's by the rigging and they go higher, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, thinking about it, I will concede that point.
And then number 8.
8 and 7. Didn't 17 move?
17's not gone yet, so I'm doing number 8 yet. I was going round the clock basically.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's gone. And then finally number 17. Oh, he's well gone as well.
Go overboard. Spoke too soon. Yeah.
And he's just over the edge. What you need is somebody to go and get one of those caraway blood fruits to shove down Cray's throat.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Make sure
It's
it
true.
goes down the gullet, not the windpipe. Just saying.
Right.
Okay, that was my thing. I did the best I could for you, Cray.
You got 3 bennies and +5 on your. I would put a +5 modifier in your modifier box. Now, if I was you, Craig, because then it should apply that to your bleeding out roll.
Right. All the octopons that are about to act, I'm going to leave them not doing anything at all because they've all just been thrown overboard and are discombobulated by landings. So we now go to Fry, who is in melee combat with a rather well-armed zombie thing.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm going to multi-action.
Use it.
I'm going to start with my fighting test.
Mhm.
Make sure I got him targeted. Target him. Are you targeting him? Target the captain. You are not. Okay, let's do it this way then. Target. There we go. The captain. Oh, come on.
Okay. I can't. Why can't I?
Why can't you what?
I'd move
Also-
yourself away. Just move yourself away from the captain, then target him and move back line.
I'm trying to move the captain. It's not letting me.
Oh.
Ah, there we go. There we go. That worked. I just dragged the little targeting icon onto him. Okay, now I will fight.
I can't adjust the modifier.
I
Are you holding down
test.
control?
Ooh,
Yeah.
there we go.
Oh, actually,
think you got
it's
the
not
raise there.
control. Actually, it doesn't
What
matter.
is it?
It doesn't matter. Actually, I've just noticed it really doesn't matter. You could use control or not use control, or you should be able to just click in it and type.
Now, do you want him vulnerable or distracted?
Thank you for
Or,
that
I'm
word.
sorry, vulnerable.
You can just mouse
Okay.
wheel up and down without pressing any buttons.
And
Yeah,
of course,
that's what I would normally do, but it wasn't working. But
I have the drop on him, right?
yep, since you shook him, you have the drop.
Nice.
Ah, son of a biscuit.
I may have to borrow that.
Oh, one.
So, you lunge
I s-
out with your...
I set it up real well, but then trip or some such.
Yep, you set it out beautifully, and get
And
one
so
of your
it begins.
get one of your toes caught in a crack in the stonework, and because you're underwater, it's a lovely, beautiful, slow motion kind of drifting fall as you overextend yourself and are unable to land the blow, which I think is going to leave you vulnerable.
Of course.
Hopefully, I'll get to blow him out of the water before. It's a long way up to the water. Maybe I'll just blow him up in
Okay,
the
why is
water.
Fantasy Grounds not responding? There we go, you're vulnerable, and back up on deck. Some of your crew are remaining shaken.
It skipped over Solomos.
Did it? Okay,
It did
Solomon.
skip very fast though.
It
so
did skip
made the
past Solomon.
beeping noise, and then hang on, that's
There you go,
four on
you're
Brad's
back.
go.
You're back in the room, Solomas.
Excellent. I'm back in the room. I just reappeared.
With
So,
my magic, a Solomas appeared.
have I got any powers to heal this poor little? What kink thing can I give to a Cray?
Cray?
Yeah.
Well, if you were to spend a penny to change the narrative, I would certainly agree that you kept hold of one of
I
the.
did keep hold of them. What are you talking about? Obviously, I had,
You
like,
kept
a whole
hold of
handful them.
one of the tinned blood caraway fruit, which will heal a wound when they're fed to somebody. Have you got a tin opener with you?
I've got a very sharp knife.
That'll do.
That's just shaped exactly like a Disney bean tin opener.
So you can run over and feed one of those to Cray.
I'm gonna feed one of those to Cray. Cray, stop being a pussy. Get up.
So Cray, you're no longer incapacitated. You still have 2 wounds, and you've got a mouthful of fruit.
Oh, sweetie, bollocks are a lot more sensitive. I mean, one blow and you're down.
So we will then go back to the crew who've not doing much in the way of recovering from being shaken. Horan Hal is going to run like mad away from that kraken into the cloud that the captain's produced.
Cracking up then.
Yes. Oh, and then what's this fella going to do? Well, I think he is going to cast this.
You cast this and that.
He casts a zephyr, producing a mighty wind which clears the deck of the smoke that the captain summoned.
Ooh, rather cunning and crafty.
What was that? Elemental manipulation.
No, zephyr.
50
Which is
fathom
the
spell.
50 fathom spell.
No, it's only certain mages can use it.
Air mages, in fact.
Yeah.
Mage is called mage. Mage is called mage.
Right, what's Melly? Melly's going to attack that octopon. Missing it miserably. Juan Sanchez Villalobos. Why will this not let me move the characters on the map? I'm going to close it and open it up again. Charges towards the octopon that's blowing away the captain's fog, and misses him miserably.
Oh, the Egyptian.
Yes, the Egyptian. The Egyptian
Scottish
Spaniard
accent.
with a Scottish accent.
Yes.
And then Grunk charges in,
And demolishes him.
and a mighty hit on the warlock. Well, shakes him, which was better than anybody else has done. Grunk smash! Snurk do that too. Snurk has got a battle ball. So if he critically fails, he will break the ship.
You had to say that.
If he didn't critically fail, he doesn't break the ship. But it would have been fun if he did.
Boo!
Isn't it like made
Me.
of that special wood though? I mean, it just takes a little more damage.
That's a good point. It is made from, I want to
Caraway.
say everwood. It's wrong.
So, Cray,
Hooray,
you
wood.
recover from being shaken.
Yes, it is. That's
Hurrah!
somewhat miraculous.
You're not bleeding out. You can stand up.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Take stock of the situation. Anything near me?
Not anymore.
I meant anything bad. Are there any bad guys on the ship?
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
there's
There's the
There's
one
one
over
out.
there.
and
Okay,
there's
hold on.
several down on the main deck.
I'm trying
I
to get
blew
the
them
map
all.
up. I'm
I blew-
click.
I
There we
blew 'em
go.
all over the place, all willy nilly.
But you can go anywhere you like, of course.
I can. Well then. What's going on down there? They're all good guys. Where are the bad guys? There's a lot of blood on this deck, isn't there?
Well, there's a lot of dead crew and Octopons.
That giant
Carnage.
octopus looks like it might be a problem.
You're heading over to the octopus, are you?
Yeah, I think.
It wouldn't be, except it soaked all the damage was done to it, and then in retaliation, the GM killed all the NPC.
Yes. So you swing over to the octopus.
He ran right
So-
in between the razor wings and the octopus, and we just saved his ass. What the hell, Gray?
Someone's got to kill
You got
things.
Death Wish.
Apparently.
You said that some NPCs had dropped here.
Yes.
What were they armed with? Which NPCs was it? Were
Muskets.
You know what I mean, muskets.
They were reloading muskets when they were
Yeah,
killed.
they were unloaded muskets, but I believe they also had pistols as well.
And neither of those is going to be anything particularly special. Fair enough. I was wondering in case there was something worth noting.
Died valiantly. Save the ship.
They did.
Should we
He
had a
mentioned
badge?
in dispatches.
Yeah, this patch of blood and that patch of blood.
That's brilliant.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't slip in it.
So what you doing, Cray?
I was considering entangling it, but octopuses are very good at not getting entangled.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of that, how big is giant? What would the call shot penalty be for an eye?
For an octopus's eye, it would be -6, same as it would for anything else. Because they have quite
Giant
small eyes in
octopus.
spite of having big heads.
Well, then I'll just go for a headshot.
Okay.
What's the penalty for a headshot on an octopus?
Give me a -2. So you're trying to go for its vulnerables.
I'd go for a wild attack, but I think that Taris would actually hit me. So
Well,
I
you're
will-
very-
You're already
vulnerable anyway.
vulnerable anyway.
I'm already vulnerable. Oh, in that case, I'll go for the wild attack.
The razor wings behind you and the giant octopus in front of you. Jesus, Cray, next time I'm just going to leave you on the deck to bleed out.
There you go. There's your wild attack on.
Well, I said I was going over there. He chose where. How about I go there instead?
You can go there instead. That's fine.
Then I don't have to be next to those razor wings.
They'll still come and eat you, but that's fine.
But I'm not as obvious to them, I hope. Anyway,
Actually, being a bit closer to me, you get all your bonuses.
Mm.
Why were the yellow lines? Oh, is that the limit of your command radius?
I was. Everybody's got power up except that lonely marine up the top.
Well, you've hit it with a raise.
oops.
Nice.
Have your +4 damage for going for its vulnerables.
Okay. Did somebody adjust the modifier? Is it auto adjusting?
Yes, auto adjusting. I can see you got a trait +2 modifier.
Yep. Are you happy with shaking it?
Quite depressing
Did
amount
you
of
put
damage.
did you put in the +4 damage?
No, it said +3. Wild attack +3, which would be.
I didn't put that.
No, the
+3 in
+4
before.
isn't in. +4 isn't there, is it?
No.
I'm not sure why wild attack is
Okay,
+3
so,
though.
so that will cause a wound. Are you happy with that?
It's +3 because you get a fever bonus on top of
Oh,
wild attack.
nice.
Okay, then. So it should
Oh,
actually. have
further, yeah.
been-
I've just added the extra 4.
Yeah, but if I Benny it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? What?
Well, I guess you don't want that roll.
No, that roll sucks. But, you know, I'm
Nice
going to
sucks
go for
today.
Benny.
Oh, come on.
Oh, for crying out loud! 19, but for crying out loud, what I do?
All right, one wound it is.
1 wound indeed. One
I'm
more and
quite
you'd have done
short.
2 wounds.
Yeah, I
you
know.
have injured it.
What was that, Kev?
I was about to say the same thing. You were 1 point short of 2 wounds. It's just not ridiculously unfair, you know.
Yeah, the dice hate me at the moment.
And then you know what it's going to do?
You do what you need, a new campaign.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll try one of those next week.
Fortunately, your fellow players love you, so you're still alive.
Indeed.
Oh.
The only problem we've got is someone still hasn't given me their background. Only one person.
Right, so it lashes out at you with 4
I
tentacles.
was born once in a wild democratic
Only one of them hits.
And I jumped into a Buffalo Bill hat and said hello.
And you are unharmed.
Yay!
It's okay.
Oof,
If you
being
don't,
harmed.
I mean, basically, if you don't want conviction for having a background that is actually affected by the story when you resolve it, that's fine by me.
Well, I'll
What?
definitely come out with a cunning
Krillamos has a
background.
Joker again?
Yay, bennies!
Ha 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 ha.
So, Kralamos, poor Fry is drifting slowly, face down to the ground.
Indeed. I don't. Oh God, I'd had Inspire. When did I get Inspire? I don't remember taking Inspire. Bollocks. I'm going to use that quite a bit. Well.
You launch yourself off the top of the building, jetting down towards the shaken captain.
Indeed. Worked. Give yourself wild attack this time.
Yeah, I keep getting it. Every time somebody tries to do something, I get a not responding on Fantasy Grounds.
Aye. It's good. So who has got card plays left?
Solimas.
Solimas.
Eternal
Right,
wild attack.
I have
please.
cards to play.
right, so we give all our cards to Solimas then.
Can you give me a wild attack?
I'm trying to.
Okay.
I think Fantasy Grounds is having a paddy.
There you go, you got it.
Okie dokie. There we go.
I think it got upset. I was trying to do that while adventure cards would be moved around.
Yeah, it was the adventure cards that were definitely upsetting it. Got 6, I'm happy with that.
No, you have a hit. He spins around as you jet through the water and brings his
So
shield up.
Does the shield protect him if I attack him from behind? What, a shield only protected the side he's got the shield on?
It protects from 50% of attackers, and since Fry is no threat at the moment, he's going to
Taken.
turn around and parry you.
Point taken, point taken, point taken.
You're still hitting, though.
Shit.
Oh, dear! Clang!
You did hear me, you just said.
Yeah, and then he spent a penny to re-roll to try and get the raise, and critically failed.
Ah, come on, Kevin, don't be greedy.
See, oh look,
Now the
yeah,
ship's
look,
gonna sink now.
I should have just left it. Look at that. Mistake.
Right, shocked as you were at the speed with which he turned around to parry, you are knocked back and completely distracted.
Yeah, fair enough. Mind you, distracted makes you vulnerable, and I'm already vulnerable, so don't put distraction on me, otherwise it will double vulnerable me.
No, distracted makes you distracted.
What's it does, I'm being stupid.
Well, I didn't want to say that. So, back up on deck, Tane has got his knife out, because he had an unloaded musket.
He had 3 actions reloaded, didn't he?
Yeah, but he's also got razor wings right next to him.
Yeah, I know, but he's still could have reloaded before the raise. Okay, fair enough. Well, you can't use a Oxy, can you?
Not really, no.
No.
We can run away from them,
Yeah, he
or he
might
can
have
throw
to.
himself at the octopus.
Yeah. There we go. He's going to start climbing up the rigging, up the ladder. I just noticed is there. So his net result is he's slightly up the ladder.
Yeah, he's making his way up to the
Crow's nest. Yeah.
up to the fighting top. Jose, who's down on deck somewhere. Where's
Will
Jose?
have had time to reload.
Why can I not see Jose?
He's there. He'll spend the round. Obviously, he'll spend all 3 actions reloading.
He will. So he's reloaded. Taris. Cray's been an idiot.
Cray's being an
Hey,
idiot.
I
In
resemble that.
between me and Cray is this Madge who could pose a bigger problem than most people realize right now. So I'm going to start heading in Cray's direction,
Mhm.
but I'm going to take a moment to go after that Madge.
Okay. What do you want to do to him, though?
I thought I just dropped my dice on him. Something's gone weird here.
You've got him targeted, certainly. Oh, and your bolt misses due to your elemental
it doesn't.
imbalance.
It does not.
No,
it
it most
definitely
certainly doesn't.
It does not.
Is this a firebolt or an airbolt?
It's a fireball.
It's an airbolt. Surely we're on a wooden sailing ship.
It's a firebolt. So your firebolt slams into it. You're happy with just a wound?
Yeah, let me Benny at one time.
Okay. Don't forget
Since
to put
you're
the raise damage on.
resetting Benny's after this combat.
Mhm.
Right?
Let's cast magical fire on a wooden sailing ship full of gunpowder.
I was better off on the first one, I do believe.
You were. You got a wound either way, though.
I think
Yeah.
right now I'm happy I'm at the bottom of the ocean if the fire mage is casting magic on a wooden sailing ship full of gunpowder.
I hit my target, so the target might catch fire. The ship shouldn't.
Roll a d6. No, he's not on fire.
It's okay then.
And neither is the ship. So that's
And-
Taris done. Unless you're on to Solomas.
For the record, if
So
he
Cray,
caught
without
fire,
much
I'd
of a word
have
of
had
a
the
thanks,
ship
just
catch fire 'cause
buggered
I'm
off
evil.
and has left you up here with a couple of octopons.
Trying to save us from the giant octopus.
I know you're going for the giant octopus.
I'm going to go down the stairs.
Okay. What are you going to do when you get to the bottom of the stairs?
Whose go is it next?
The razor wings.
Got a small
And then
razor
some-
wings.
Then some of your crew, and then Josiah. The razor wings are up on the foredeck. Up there.
Okay, so what I want to do, I want to work the crowd, I suppose, and give them a. Who can I give that to?
Well, the next crew to act would be Boran Brav and Early Eames, if you want to give them an assist. Shout out advice to them.
It's a multi-action, isn't it?
Not well, yeah. If you work the crowd, it's a multi-action, but you get 2 dice on each one. So
Yeah.
it's a multi-action and a multi-shot, basically.
Okay, so I'm going to inspire them to kick the shit out of the octopans, and who's next?
And then Hor and Hal, and then Josiah.
So, Hor and Hal. Here's my free reroll.
And don't forget you can roll an extra d8 on each of those. So for the first
Didn't
one,
do that.
you've got
Okay, that's a silly move.
5. And the second one, you've got a 4. So you've got a success on each of those.
It was my reroll, the second one, so I didn't need to do a reroll, did I suppose? But yeah. And then there's now I'm going to do the other guy. So who was that? That was Harren Howe, was it?
Yeah.
This is the other one. So it's 2 dice, is it? Like a #2?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Oh, okay. Is it a D8? It is a D8, isn't it?
Yeah, or if you left click and grab your persuasion, and then right click once and drop it in the chat, it'll roll the 2 dice.
Oh yeah, I'm just being a moron. Okay, yeah. Another one of them days today.
We all have them.
That was absolutely terrible.
But you get a free reroll.
Here comes my free reroll where I'm going to get a double raise.
Not so much.
Oh, my armpits! Oh, my armpits! Yeah,
You got 10 bennies though, so why don't you spend a benny and then regret it like I did?
I'm going to spend a benny. You're supposed to hit the table when you do that roll, aren't you?
Yeah, if you miss the table, it doesn't count.
It goes off into outer space. Eights as well.
Oh,
look at
there's
that.
an 8.
So that's not quite the +2 bonus for the next fella.
I do. So they both get +1s at least.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to pass my turn.
Why
Okay.
did you have a multi-action penalty? You're only doing
Because you did it.
Work the
Because you did
crowd.
it twice.
I did work the crowd, not work the room.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Unless I had a multi-action.
Right. So the razor wings fly down onto early Eames, and unfortunately, your support is not going to help him because he has just been torn to shreds by the razor wings. Boron Brav recovers from shaken, lashes out with his knife against the octopon that he's fighting, but is parried easily. Horan Hal, who is hiding in the cover the captain to give him, realizes he's going to have to fight and charges in to assist his crewmate, and again is unable to land a blow. Josiah!
Aye, that work the crowd is now multi-fire 3. It's no multi-action bonus. There you go.
Is it? It's now does it? When did that change?
It's 5th edition.
Ah,
So,
It had to be
Yeah,
said,
you-
actually, in my first edition, work the room and work the crowd. No, never seen it. I know it's changed since, but even in first edition, it wasn't multi-action.
It says twice per turn you can use work the crowd. Does
Yeah.
that mean you get the free action? You can.
oh, that's you're reading the wrong rules.
that'll be the 4th printing then.
That's the 4th printing rules. 5th edition is 3 dice. It's as simple as that. It's a lot
Okay.
easier.
Yeah,
there
it
you
makes
go.
more sense.
Has it been
So-
unpaid yet?
Well, it will be the rule set. It will be when I finish doing the rule set. But in the book, the PDF's updated, but obviously the rule set on the table needs fixed. So
6-player versions that are on their way to me will have the new edition, so that'll be.
right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Josiah, right, is going to run. No, he's not. He's going to get there. 5 pace of 5. Look at that.
Oh wow, he makes it over to the mage.
Right, forgetting the fact that he's just handed the gun to somebody else.
Yep.
And he's going to try and smack the warlock.
I think he succeeds.
In the octopus.
Taking-
He's got he's got him in the octopods.
He's got him
He's
in the
gonna have to do
octopods.
He's going to have to do he's going to be very lucky on the damage, though.
He is. He is.
Oh, yes, he got him right in the octopods.
2 wounds.
And
You
the warlock is not looking very happy.
To be
already
pointed
been
out, by
one.
the way, that Lustrace rings are going to kill every NPC on the deck of this boat if we don't kill him.
So Paddy O'Donovan is surrounded by octopons.
So Paddy O'Donovan, well, he's going to die. Obviously, he's going to be a noble's sacrifice and all this, isn't he?
And Rana Rillick goes over to fight the warlock. Does she?
He's going to slash at him. Missing.
That's a miss.
Right. And then Rannick's going to run in and try to make it up with the gang up bonus
Oh, right.
to see if it makes a difference.
Yep.
With this itty bitty little knife.
No. In a word, unless
No.
you want to give her a Benny.
No.
Okay, Fry. You're acting before the zombie captain, so you arrest your gentle drift to the ground.
Sort of.
Oh, you might want to cancel that. Peak
You
of
have to move
annoyance
it.
damage I didn't do to the zombie captain.
Yeah, you're gonna have to move the pointer back and shake the captain.
I am.
Because I
Which
put
does
both.
mean you still have the drop on him.
Ooh, good.
Because you got the raise, so you still have the drop on him until such time as he is not shaken.
So yeah, let's go ahead and just chop him since he's already all set up for it. Again? Are we gonna do it? Oh, we tried. We tried to do it again.
Just think there we go. And you got a hit.
Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah.
In fact, I'm going to turn that into a raise for you because
Do the job.
he was parrying Kralamos.
Okay.
So that shield won't be blocking.
Oops, I forgot to put the +4.
I think you'd be re-rolling anyway.
Anyhow.
2-1-2.
Well, that will wound him because it will do that will do a shake with the +4.
No.
You might as well
let's go ahead and get
re-roll
a
because you
decent
can't crit.
roll.
You can't crit fail on her. I mean, I know you can roll lots of ones, but you know what I mean.
There we
You can also
go.
roll quite a few 6s.
Come on, Fry. Skewer
Much
the censored
Teach you to think
captain.
I'm just a nobody nothing.
Okay, you hack large chunks of flesh off this creature, which doesn't seem to be that bothered at all, in all honesty. And are you sticking there next to him?
I'd bug out if I were
Yeah. No, I'm fine. I'm fine right here.
Okay.
Because Fry is tough.
Toughness 4. He's
Fry
half as
believes
tough as
he's
me.
tough.
Yeah, I know. He's a kid. He thinks he's indestructible.
Okay, so does the captain recover from being shaken?
Don't recover. Don't recover.
Oh, he does.
Oh, bollocks. No, not a bee.
Indeed. So he is now going to, with his sword, lash out. He's going to slam his shield into Kralamos and dash his sword into Fry. And, yep. Oh dear. So knocks Fry down as his sword lashes into Kralamos, then spins it back around to slam hard into Fry.
Multi-action? Oh, yes, he did -2. Shutting up. Oh, no. Where's his multi-action penalty?
You know what? I don't even know where Fry is, and I'm not even looking for him.
He's got Frenzy.
That's one attack. It's 2 dice, not 2 attack dice. Okay.
Yes, and you can split them between 2 targets.
Surely not with 2 different weapons. Oh, shut up. Stop trying to get my head around it.
I'm not. That was just description because he actually stabbed Fry with his sword.
Oh, fair
He
enough.
just used the shield to knock Fry down as a description. But Fry, as the
Ignore me, I'm
sword
just trying to work.
cuts, it nicks through one of your fins, Fry, but it's nothing that's really going to hurt you. Kralamos, on the other hand, was completely unharmed by that blow. So do you know what? I'm going to Benny that because Kralamos deserves to be hit because he's whinging so much.
I was just trying to understand the rules because it's a wild. Do you know what I mean? Where's
I know.
Question? I think he's just being vindictive.
That did a soak, not a reroll of the damage. Well, never mind. We'll just apply nothing then because it's fouled up on me.
That is surreal. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
I mean, 7 wouldn't have hurt me any. Oh no, it would have been a damage roll. So
Yeah, Fry is beneath the waves, Josiah.
we're on a separate map.
The reason you can't see Fry and Kralamos is that they are under the water. Oh, your crew are doing okay here. They're fighting against an Octobon and are actually starting to hurt him. Juan Sanchez fails to get the Octopon Warlock. Anders is doing very little here. Blarg gets his harpoon out and is doing another jab. So he can reach that Octopon from there, but misses. Though your crew are getting rather closed up together fighting these Octopons. This could be bad for them if the Razor Wings go at them.
The Razor Wing will hit the Octopon.
Zephyr that finishes off the Razor Wings, ain't it?
It is. The Razor Wing would hit the Octopon as well, were the Octopon not already dead.
Yeah. Point taken.
Alright, these Octopons are going to be swimming to try and get to a point on the ship where there's something worth fighting.
Well, they're out all being bullies and ganging up on one poor helpless guy.
That one's going to jump up there and go for Solomas.
What?
He
It's
climbs
going
over the
down.
gunnels and goes at you with a pair of rusty Ooh! 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 Do you like it up, you Solomas?
Only if it's lubed up.
Well,
They
it's
don't
not.
They
It's
don't like
rusty.
it up.
It's rusty.
It will Ray. Oh, dear.
That's 3 wounds, Solomas. He's severing your tentacles.
Thinks he's severing his tentacles. What he doesn't know is even though I look old, I'm actually spry as a spring chicken.
You got 9 bends.
You have.
Yes, and there's an 8 on the first roll. The second. Oh, he's fine.
It's completely
Ducks
fine.
underneath it went, what was that, Muppet?
Tough and rubbery. Right, so the
Like
Octopon
those really
Warlock-
old players in badminton. They don't move fast, but somehow they're always in the right place at the right time.
Well, he's
Yeah.
got tentacles and you just got suckered.
Oh!
Right, the Octopon Warlock is dropping a small burst template blast with selective at his own feet.
Octopon warlocks, they shouldn't be allowed.
I tried to get him one, but my rolls weren't that great.
Nobody's rolls been that great. Oh, Solomas.
Oh no, my helmet spell went really well.
Yeah, Solomas has been doing pretty well. Why did none of them target?
I just want to get ahead of the Razor
So obviously
Wings
missed
next
them all.
round.
We'll just do that. We'll just do that again.
It's the ball. Have it.
I'll put it back to a 6 after it's done. No, he didn't. He did selective.
I know, but you
He's
told
not-
me to.
He's not stupid. He's just, slightly dazed.
You might want to remove the hit before you start rolling damage on one.
Oh yes, I was going to. Right then, Octopon Warlock. Where are you? 4 damage rolls.
Not instead. Oh, everyone's going out there. Hey, hi, say that. Oh, you wait till.
Josiah is unharmed. Clearly, Rana Rillick threw herself in front of the captain to save him,
Look out,
taking the
sir!
brunt of the blow there.
All the trouble we went to save Rana, she kind of owes him.
Yeah, no, the Grail doesn't even notice that he's been hit.
Did you hit though?
Oh no, Josiah was shaken. But maybe that was more because of the death of Rana than any actual injury to himself. And the giant octopus. Well, the giant octopus is going to carry on trying to grab Cray. I mean, 4 tentacles. I should get 2 hits and then be able to grapple him, shouldn't I? No, I've just hit him once, so I still can't grapple him. And he's merely shaken as he's getting battered up and down the sails.
Hey, why is that warlock got hash cover?
He shouldn't have.
Octopus warlocks.
Yeah. But it won't do anything,
yes.
hash cover.
No, it won't, because it only works against ranged attacks. Right, Cray is on hold because Kay is upstairs. So.
Okay, am I?
Okay, then I thought you were upstairs. Okay, then
Yes,
Cray.
I am upstairs, but I did bring the headset for a reason.
Then it's your go, Cray. What are you doing?
Is that octopus still there?
Oh, it's still there. Yes.
Then I will wild attack it again, please.
Okay.
Cold shot to the head, wild attack. If you just roll it for me.
Of course I will.
I'm sorry, it's just I'm doing parenting.
Not a problem. The boy is off on his first school trip away for 2 days tomorrow.
And I need to try and teach him to try shoelaces in the next half an hour.
Well, have fun with that. That's why we use Velcro.
Yeah,
You've shaken it. Do you want to spend a penny on that?
The kids at school will teach them, don't we?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm still at school to time a
And
shoe.
you've shaken it. Do you want to spend a penny on that?
How many bennies have I got left after that?
1.
As in, this would be the last one.
This would be your last penny.
Oh, well, let's go for it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
And you've wounded it.
Yay! Cool. Thank you.
I'm glad I don't have to teach him how to tie shoelaces, because how I did it was I tied a knot in one, then I hammer it flat with a hammer.
Okay,
and
well,
then
I'm
you
glad you're not doing
lace and then you lace one and then you lace it all the way up, and then you only have one. You just pull the string and it tightens your shoe. I learned that. I got a book in primary school, and it was Whiz Kids hacks, and that was in the book, and I tried it.
And it worked.
It worked, so I went through primary school.
Paula Froggett taught me how to do my shoelaces up when I was about 5. She was 5 as well. She showed me how to do shoelaces up.
My
wasn't that
kid's
nice of her?
10, and he's still struggling.
Sure hope the bennies are flowing.
Oh,
Has anybody said it?
Yep, that's what it said. I'm reading out what someone says.
There we go. Bennies for everyone then.
Thank goodness for that.
I do appreciate the bennies, but as soon as this fight ends, I lose 5 bennies at the moment. It's quite depressing.
Boy, howdy, thank goodness for that.
I'm glad for other
Right.
people.
The giant octopus is going first.
what you should do, Kevin, when it's come to the end of a fight, is put those bennies into a special box and then go, look, someone just said this now, and bring it out. Make it a like follower notice. Every time someone follows you, you get bennies, and you put it in a replay button.
Well, the octopus is failing to fight Cray. And it's
Good.
Kralamos.
Me again, is it? Okay.
We're back below the waves.
I've still got him targeted. Let's hit him with my bone sword.
I had to be ahead of those razor wings.
I think I hit him.
I think you did. You got him with a raised, and Fry has already mostly torn him to pieces, so this could be the end of the... No, you've merely shaken him.
See how many bennies I've got.
Oh, that's a wound. You happy with just the one?
Well, that would incapacitate him, in theory, so yes.
Well,
Oh, you're gonna try and soak
hacked
it.
through, and no, I'm not going to try and soak it. You've hacked through, and he drops to the ground. His legs walk off,
Okay,
You
dokie.
chop him in half, and the body drifts to the ground and is still trying to drops the sword and is trying to crawl towards the sword to pick it up. But you don't think he's going to be any more of a threat to you.
Can I just put the sword through his brain pan?
You can indeed and finish him off.
And then
And
I'm
then
going
I'm-
to, and then I'm
before-
going to
no,
pick up
before-
the sword and hand it to Fry. The zombie captain's sword. He earned it.
And
Okay.
before Tane and Fernandez goes, you control them. I'm yelling, "Get out of there! Get out of there! I'll take care of it."
Yeah, the separated legs can't hurt you because they're totally armless.
I'm just yelling to your guys to get out of there.
I don't know how many inches
Tane
up
and
it is.
Fernandez.
We'll assume Tane can get to the top of the mast.
He's going to duck down in the crow's nest and hopefully not be spotted by the razor wings and reload.
Yep. What's Jose going to do then?
Jose did get to reload last turn, didn't he?
He did.
She's been yelling at him to get the hell out of there.
I know. Oh, hang on. Wrong NPC. Let's move it on one.
There you go, Fry. That was handed to you by Kralamos.
He's shaking and he didn't unshake.
Not shaken.
Oh.
We don't know why. It shows him as shaken. We don't know why.
Yeah, but he's not.
Can't you make him unshaken? Or make him shaken and then unshaken?
That might work, yeah.
Yeah,
That
okay,
should be the end of the octopon. I did target him, but it didn't actually...
That was the warlock, yeah.
That was the octopon warlock. I didn't even do the raise
yes,
damage.
yep.
I didn't even do the raise damage. Let's have a look at the raise damage. Okay, 22 points of damage to the octopon
Yes,
warlock.
so you shot right into the middle of the melee and blown his head off there.
And then he's going to calmly move over here. And sort of in the lee of that boat, he'll start reloading.
Yep. Taris.
Terrace is going to call up a Zephyr to take care of those last razor wing.
Makes sense.
Ah,
And
Blow on deck, kingdom come.
your arcane wind scatters them.
And then I'm going to move over here to where I got some protection among them, like meat shields.
Okay, Josiah. You're covered in bits of Octopon Warlock.
Fiddlesticks. I think the only thing we can do here is who the hell's in the most. I would like to get at John Octopus because it's a bit far away, isn't it? I think what we're going to have to do is grab, as a free action, grab the pistol off the deck and then just so
Yep.
I've got it for later. And I will jump over there
Uh-huh.
and stab that octopus
Okay.
with the gang up post.
Well, you've landed the blow.
Unharmed. Good.
Unharmed, but he parries it with his rusty cutlass.
Oh, there's a 6 of the wall. Well,
You go in for a
anyways,
second stab, and
wound.
oh, a wound! And down he drops. Oily ink spilling out onto the deck of the Wraith.
Patrick survived. My goodness.
Patrick's alive, alive.
Patrick's alive.
she's
Um,
alive. Oh crap! That's one of them.
I think what Patrick is going to do is run.
He's going to run away.
No,
He has got
no,
one right next to him.
well, let's put Patrick there and then let's roll the run die for 8. And he can get to.
Octopon number 15 will take a swing at him when he runs.
Oh, right, he's got somebody next to him, isn't he?
Yes, he does.
Oh, belay that order. I'll still take the -2 for all the confusion. Still take all the thing. He will realise that he's got a guy next to him, and he will try to stab said person. And miss, obviously.
Yeah. Okay, where's Melly? Gonna have a go at this fella down here. Oh, lands a blow on an octopon as it's climbing up on deck. And shakes it. Juan Sanchez unshakes and comes in to attack the same octopon that Padrick is going for, but fails to land his blow. Alright. These octopons are getting further towards the ship again. Unshakes and gets on board. Leaps on board. Oh, and this one's get to swing a couple of blades at Solimas. Missing twice. Solimas! You got a couple of octopons next to you?
Fuckers.
I know, they're horrible things. I mean, they're squid men. Who'd like them?
I'm gonna do rabble rouse on them and say you're disgusting multi-limbed insult to Kraken.
Go on then, taunt them.
Do I get an extra dice for that?
No, just the one die, but it targets both of them because you do it in a burst template. In fact, don't roll it just yet, because I think, yes, you can get that one there as well. So that's number 7. It's octopon number 7. There you go, you're targeting 3 of them.
I get a free reroll, don't I?
You do have a free reroll if you want, yes.
But did I get them or not? I didn't get them.
You got 2 out of the 3 of them.
I'm going to use my free reroll.
And this time you got all of them.
One of them
Oh,
shaken
you
as
have
well.
you have insight against them, and you gain a Benny.
Nice.
Do you want them to be distracted or vulnerable?
I want them to be distracted.
Okay. And the next time you make a roll against an octopon, you get a bonus D6
Awesome.
Nice.
to either a trait roll or a damage roll, your choice. Right. Crew continue to fight. And we're back down under the water with Fry.
Okay, Fry is going to swim over to the fountain.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to hold. I presume there's water flowing out somewhere.
Well, it's kind of hard to tell. You can see the spouts where the water is supposed to be flowing out, and you can kind of feel the flow. But of course, there's that much salt water around. It's hard to know that you'll be gathering just the water from the fountain.
I whispered, did you see it? Did you get it?
Okay, I know how to do this. I'm going to hold the container upside down so that the opening is at the bottom,
Uh-huh.
and I will take the lid off,
Like it.
and then I will put it as close to one of these spouts as I can, and very slowly tip to let the air out and the water in. And when it gets to about halfway, I'll put the lid back on, and that should be cool, right? That's enough?
I think we're going to need an athletics roll for that at -2.
An athletics roll at -2. Yeah, let's Benny that. We got plenty of them.
I even
There
spoke
we
to him,
go.
but it doesn't matter.
Oh, that was
Okay, I won't
very
cast
well
elemental
spent, Benny.
manipulation.
Very well spent, Benny. Right, so you're pretty certain that you have only got the fresh water.
Okay.
All you're going to need now is to have a water mage bless it. If only you had one nearby.
Yeah, I don't know where to find a water mage. Those are so hard to find, especially underwater.
Yeah, I'm guessing Cray Could is just going to continue wild attacking this giant octopus in the hopes of finally finishing it off. That's a yes, right. And that is a miss, so we will move on to the next round. Fry, you're up first.
Okay, I will go over to Kralamoss and hold the jar out to him.
Okay.
You're supposed to do something with this, right?
I'm just going to say, well, thanks for waiting so I could actually make sure we got the right stuff, but finding.
Taris?
Am I muted or something?
Jeez.
Hear me.
I can hear you.
Target-rich environment here.
You have a very target-rich environment.
I'm trying to decide whether to help. How bad is the octopon?
The Octopon Mage is gone, but there are still a number of Octopons on.
Oh, the octopus. How bad off is it?
The Octopus is hurt, but so's Cray, and the two of them are sort of. Cray is swinging around on ropes, dodging the Octopus's tentacles, trying to get a blow in, and mostly just keeping himself alive rather than doing damage at the moment.
Best analogy I can come up with, it's an old one, is it's like two first edition clerics having a fight.
Mm.
In AD&D.
Or even basic D&D.
I think
that bolt is bang on target, slammed. Oh, really slams into the octopus.
Ouch! Nice.
Blasting it off the side of the ship, and it splashes down into the water. It's still alive, but it's in a very, very bad way.
And I start bitching at Cray, all the things I have to do to keep you alive.
Right.
It's Cray's turn. How did it skip Cray?
I don't know. Well, Cray, those octopons will miss Solomas anyway. Cray is just going to smile at Taris, and as the octopus fell, dive down after him and say, "Don't worry about me. I'll always come back for you, Taris."
God, he's gonna die, and that's fine. Let him die. Let him die. I don't care. Let him die.
And he swings down and back up onto the ship as the octopus starts to swim away. So we got some octopons miss Solomas. Your crew carry on fighting against them, and Kralamos.
Oh,
You need a spellcasting roll to bless the water.
Do I need to do an elemental manipulation first to make sure that there is only the right water in there?
Well, that's up to you.
I'm going to
trust. It is the right water.
Is elemental manipulation the spell I'd use to bless it, or what would I use to bless it?
You just need a spellcasting roll to bless it. You need a raise, though.
Need a raise. Obviously, I'll do that next round then, because you'll say it's a multi-action otherwise.
Well, you didn't need to cast elemental manipulation. You already had it going.
Point taken. Then in that case, that's my spellcasting roll. Then 11, isn't it?
It is. So you have blessed the water.
Yep. I obviously Fry's earned the right to carry that and the sword because he's the hero of the day, almost single-handedly defeating the captain and getting the water with ingenuity rather than magic. So, but I'm going to point up. I'm going to point up and sort of where we could probably still see carnage and blood on the water, and imply we probably need to go back and then swim up. 6 inches.
Absolutely, you can see a large amount of blood in the water above you, but you can also see something else.
Oh?
There is a somewhat translucent white glowing Masakwani girl floating in the water above the fountain. And up on the ship, a calm white mist rolls in. The sounds of the storm of the flotsam sea have suddenly vanished.
Hmm. Hmm.
Fry and Kralamos, you are now, well, you're certain you're not underwater. And the rest of you, you can no longer hear the sounds of the ship. You can no longer hear the creaking of the ropes and the sails. You can't hear the sounds of the fight going on around you either. It's almost as if you are somewhere else. And from the mist around you, the voice of a young girl speaks. My sisters can only be defeated if magic remains in the world at least a little longer. If you cannot repair Bluth's crown, not only will the mages there fall, but all elemental magic will be taken too soon. You must repair it. Kralamos, Taris, you are the only ones with the magic to do it. Please, I will give you the knowledge, but you must stop those that have come to destroy the stones. They are close. They are close. And then the mist starts to retreat. And you can see that you're standing on grass. And then you'll wait while things load because I need to change things on the combat tracker. Give me a moment.
Yeah,
Okay,
loading.
Okay, we've all survived that crap.
You have.
Have we teleported straight to the thingy, have we?
Well, you'll find out in a minute, won't you?
You will. Only those who have magic may perform the ritual repair. Each of the elemental stones must have the appropriate item placed at its base and the correct chance of motions. Okay, and distract. This is a dramatic task requiring 4 successes per stone or stone/element. Any may only be completed using spell casting or occult skills. Other skills may be used so the players can support us. Okay, that's fine. Final ritual must be completed for the center stone to lock the elemental power in place. And the mage attempting does not the element. Okay, spell casting but not occult rolls are made at -2. You've got occult, haven't you, Taris?
I've got a cult.
Okay, so it sounds like when it comes to earth magic, you're better off trying to lock the earth magic with an occult roll rather than me
Because
trying.
I don't have because my powers are fire and wind.
Yeah, because earth's the only one we haven't got. So it says here basically occult rolls aren't penalised. So I'd say it's your occult rolls we need to use for thingy.
Well, I got a
For
cult
earth.
at a D6, so. Of course. Oh
Okay,
yeah,
spoke up
he
D10
reset
minus
the
2.
adventure cards. Are you reset? Oh yes.
Reset the bennies, which means I've lost a ton of lovely bennies and gone down to 2, but that's okay.
But you have got adventure cards, and I've got no idea
Yes.
what adventure cards any of you've got.
I'm hoping one of us got the one I played earlier, so we'll get plus. Oh, it's only for 1 round. Ignore that.
Oh shoot! I was gonna redo my powers before you reset the bennies.
That's a good
Well,
point. So was I.
unfortunately, it's too
chance.
late for that now. You didn't get
Yeah.
a chance.
So
Has anyone
mean.
got that? Has anyone got the one that gives? Has anyone got the card that gives arcane spellcasters a +2 bonus? That would be a very useful one right now, by the sound of things.
I got a bunch that weren't useful to spellcasters.
Oh my word!
Yeah, me too.
We appear to have inquisitors inbound. I get the impression
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
I suspect you guys are going to have to fight them while we get on with preparing the elements. Ooh, mind you, have you seen the benefits if we repair the stones? See what? Now I really need bennies. I'm down to 2 bennies. Hint, hint, anyway.
Oh, Fry still has 7.
Yeah, that's what Fry starts with.
Good lord!
Great luck,
Now
Fry.
you know why I took common bond.
Oh, and in the first round of the combat, Solimas and Cray both get jokers.
Thank you very much, Solimus and Fry. I needed those bennies. Very quiet.
One moment.
So we get 4 adventure cards, don't we?
Oh, that doesn't bother me. Might bother
No, but I'm
Paris, but it
saying,
doesn't bother
I'm
me.
saying we get
So I
4
was.
cards, don't we?
Oh, I wasn't talking to you. Yes, we do get 4 cards. Yeah. So I was.
Right,
I was talking
I've
to the
only got
whisper
3.
rather than.
Right, bang, play that. You've got to draw from the deck now. Give me back an additional play.
Okay, not a problem. Because you have very much indeed just encountered something gribbly and arcane.
No, what I'm saying is that card doesn't apply.
Oh, you've already got it, haven't you? There you go. There's another one.
Oh, that. Okay,
Right.
no, that's a pain. That's evil. Where are the Bluffs crowns? Where are the Bluffs crowns mages?
Well, you don't know, do you?
No,
I'll
I
tell
know.
you one thing though. You're feeling. You can see the cracks on the stones, Kralamos, and you're feeling like the very magic within you is being drawn into the stones.
Okay. Well, no, I'm just curious. That's all.
That's right. This was a little bit of wibbly wobbly timey wimey to get us here quickly. Had you
Oh,
sailed
fair
back to
enough.
Bluth's Crown, you'd have found them all very fatigued and with their very life force being drained out of them as the stones were trying to draw on the magic within the mages to keep themselves going.
I must point out, actually, I actually prefer the timey-wimey version because it makes it more mystical and special. So
It does a bit, doesn't it? Right. So, well, we've got Solimas is up first.
What?
You've just appeared in this circle of stones.
I could just play out the frying pan just as a retcon explanation for how we suddenly got here.
If you really want to.
Well, my cards don't do me much good, but anyway. Okay, so the best is first.
Yes. Well, I suppose I could just work the crowd and give a couple of whoever's next on the combat tracker.
You could.
Cray called and Kranamos some pluses. So I'm just going to do 3 dice, am I?
Yes, use 3 dice. So you can support Craycalled, Kralamos, and Taris Tun.
It's absolutely shit.
And there's a critical fail.
Oh, joy.
How terrible is that? Right, so I tried to go, listen, guys, you need to focus.
And not worry about the
Wow.
strategy, quit bollocks.
And then I flicked myself in the nuts and with one of my tentacles and winced and said, "You're all useless fucks." And I was actually talking about my tentacles, but you lot take it as an insult.
Yep, and that's going to distract all of them as they're looking at you
With the names.
instead of doing anything else.
And then I'm gonna cry like a fish.
Then Craycalled is next.
Was that a support bonus he just rolled there?
It was. So with the
So
critical
he's
fail,
just given us -2s, isn't he, basically?
Yeah, he's distracted. Yeah, he's distracted you instead.
Yeah. That's okay. Only the end.
You and Kralamos and Taris have all been distracted. Of course you can. You can do anything. You're just at -2 to the rolls.
So
what?
where are all our lovely fans screaming for more bennies?
There's no one out there, it would appear.
Of course. Just when you need them.
That's when we need them. Yep, no one's there.
Right.
One on YouTube and one on.
Throw a rock at who? I don't. Can you see any? You have line of sight to them, do you?
Oh yeah, I can see. I can see 2 of them according to line of sight.
Then yes, you can do an athletics test to try and distract one of them. Just drop your athletics die on the appropriate one.
Yay!
Yay!
Wow, you get a
Yay.
Benny for that. You throw that rock, it sails through the air, and just hits this Inquisitor square on the nose, just as he is repeating what one of the other Inquisitors is saying. No one expects the Spanish Inquisitor. No one expects. Ow! And do you want him distracted or vulnerable?
Yeah.
He is not acted.
Then I'll.
Okay. And then another Inquisitor that's standing next to him steps forwards and says, "Quiet, you!" and points over towards the group of you all in the middle there, completely unaware that Solomas has already caused lots of problems, and rabble rouses. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. And he does the whole speech from Monty Python, which I'm not going to do now because we don't have time. And
It would be very funny.
it would have been very funny, but we will pretend it happened and not do it here.
No, very good. Well done,
do.
Jim. Particularly love that line.
So it will be the words not appearing in this adventure.
Indeed.
So anyone that wants to zoom in on the Inquisitor that's doing this can feel free to do so.
There are 3 things. There are 4 things. Looks a bit Michael Palin-esque to me.
It does a bit, doesn't it? And
Yes.
he has taunted all of you, and if you're not careful, he will taunt all of you another time.
A second time. Yes.
Making you all vulnerable. Fry is both distracted and vulnerable because he doesn't like Spaniards for whatever reason, probably because he's from near where the Spaniards are. All right, Kralamos, you are up next.
I could play an adventure card. I'm not sure I will do it though, but I might. I'm thinking about it.
You need to activate dramatic task on me.
Well, that depends. Are you doing the dramatic task with Taris then? Then I certainly shall.
What skill are you using to do a dramatic task?
Spellcasting. SPELLC.
Ooh. Well, 2 successes there. Which are you focusing on one in particular?
Water,
or are you,
obviously.
You're dealing with the water one yourself. Okay.
Well, it makes sense to do the what elements. I figured I'll start with water because that's the one I can get done the quickest, can't I? The logic.
Yep.
I was requiring 4 successes first time.
Actually, we will need. Yes, you would have been at -2 there, so that's only 1 success.
It is -2 plus 2 for arcane inspiration. It cancels out.
Except the arcane inspiration is gone, and you're on a club.
Oh, okay, fair enough. In that case,
I'm going to put a different card there now anyway because I just need it there to do that. But you actually only got a 4.
okay, fair enough. That's still one success. I'm happy with that.
It is still one success, so you're fine there. Anyone that understands Spanish can hear orders being shouted and then the sounds of marching feet. You don't need to understand Spanish to hear the sounds of marching feet. Am I going to foolishly attack at that range? No, I'm not. That would be silly. And a number of Inquisitors start sprinting towards you.
Very comfy chairs, perchance.
You wait and see. Taris Tun remains shaken
Oh, I'll spend a Benny to
by the
unshake.
shout of the Inquisitors.
So I
Carlos
should
has actually
have
gone over
I sh-
there.
I
You're
should have
recovered.
unshredded.
Now you happen to be standing next to the Firestone at the moment. If you want
Yeah,
to,
I will do the. So I use spell casting on the Firestone, right?
so you can either use spellcasting or you can use occult. Your choice.
Well, my spell casting is way higher than my occult. I have to use occult on the earth because I don't know that.
Yeah.
With all the
Okay.
various penalties we've got going right now,
You've got a
Yeah.
success.
I better do what I know can
Need a
work, right?
success.
Okay, well that's our success on that one.
Okay, another Inquisitor makes his way towards you. Fry, you're still a little bit discombobulated by that weird misty teleportation that's happened, but
Let's see. We are going to run
not very fast.
really, really far.
I'll let you do the Kev spend a Benny thing if you want to.
Yeah, since I've got so many. That's better. Okay, I will run to there.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
Keep
I
me busy.
will... test Inquisitor Biggles.
Okay.
+2.
Inquisitor Biggles appears to be dual wielding a pair of large soft cushions.
Okay. Oh, speaking of, I wanted to ask about the sword that I got.
Yep.
Fighting +2, it said when we were being attacked with it, so I assumed it was. I thought it was good for a fry.
I didn't have it on my list, and I never saw it in the party sheet. So.
I thought I handed it to you. Obviously not.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't put it in the party sheet. I think I just dropped it on you, but give me a sec.
Unidentified.
It was indeed unidentified. But one moment, and I shall hand it over to you. There you go. You have it. You're now over your load limit, but you have it. No, you're now not over your load limit because you've dropped your harpoon. So you have a
Yeah,
lovely longsword.
I figured I probably left my harpoon up on deck. They don't travel so well
Yeah.
underwater. So let us. You know what? I think I'm going to hold on to my bennies. Let's just run up there and go hooga 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 at Inquisitor Biggles for no effect.
For no effect at all. And then we're on to Josiah. Who unshakes and then turn skip for some reason. So have your turn, Josiah. And then both jokers go to players again.
Yeah, I think what we'll do is spoil it. All the shouting from the troops and the fact that we've just teleported halfway across the continent is because we have things to happen.
Ooh.
The local monkey tribe is going bananas.
Yeah.
And then what I'll do is I will. I think I'll roll. Who's doing the dramatic task?
Solomos, not Solomos, Kralamos and Taris.
I think we'll do is we'll use. We'll use work the room on them.
Wow. I got a lot of bennies in my absence.
So they both get a +1 to their dramatic task.
Okay, so Kralamos and Taris get a +1 to their task as Josiah encourages you to do this right, because we're all going to die if you don't.
Yeah, and some monkey apes are attracted.
Some monkey apes are indeed attracted.
And
then it's Solomas's turn on a joker.
Jolly good. Right. Now my tentacles are behaving, I'm going to try that support roll again. For Cray and Kratos. And Fry.
Yes, but we still need those bennies, because if we don't, the whole world dies.
So let the bennies flow.
No pressure.
No pressure. Hiding behind that rock over there is a conscious earth mage, isn't there?
Yes, absolutely. He'll be terribly fatigued but conscious. He's staggered up here when he saw the mist.
2 + 2 and 1 + 1.
That is 2 + 2s and 1 + 1. So that's a. So you were assisting Cray and who else?
Cray, Fry, and Kralamos.
Cray, Fry, and Kralamos. Okay, so that's a +2 to Cray, a +2 to Kralamos, and a +1 to Fry. If we're going in order down
Yeah,
the.
we'll do it that way. Fry doesn't need any help. He's too young.
Okay, Josiah.
Josiah is going to move to. In fact, do you know what? Josiah is going to go on hold on the Joker.
Okay.
On hold.
And Cray called unshakes.
Yay. Okay. The mooncakes are yellow. Whose side are they on? Do we know?
Don't know yet.
Don't.
Okay.
We're hoping they're coming to eat the Inquisitors.
Oh look! Hopefully that's very animated, and he gets squashed by a large cartoon foot.
Try not to hum the theme tune.
Mm.
Very difficult.
Well, actually,
very difficult.
that was public domain when they used it. That's why they picked it, wasn't it? So they didn't have to pay royalties. That's why they picked it, because it was they picked up music because it was already public domain, and therefore they didn't have to pay royalties.
Would you
Yep.
please stop accepting my move until I've finished?
Sorry.
It's got snap to grid on.
I turned snap to grid off on all of these, you know.
Fancy ground
There you
stones are
go.
back
They
on every
seem to come
session, I
back on
think.
again all the time. You
They do,
reset
don't
and
they?
it goes back on again. Yeah.
Yes. Boy, Howdy still hasn't said the key phrase
done
we're
now,
all
you
longing to
can-
hear. Hint, hint.
Let
Hey.
the bennies flow.
Still can't see the helpful Earth page who's going to do the Earth stone for us.
He's there.
Is he? I couldn't see it. I didn't notice him.
Your
Oh, he's
plan
over
is get
there.
Refused.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't notice
Oh.
he was over there. Thank you.
I'm not running and not getting as far. Thank you.
And are you doing anything else having run there?
No.
Okay.
Boy, howdy. Say, let the bennies
So
flow.
I will remind you, you did have a +2 support roll,
Oh, it did.
which will cancel out the running penalty.
Oh, okay then.
Something impressive.
All right, fine. I'll throw a knife.
Who are you throwing a knife at?
I just noticed Inquisitor
Inquisitor-
Biggles.
How the hell do you pronounce that?
Chiminez.
Him. Inquisitor Uzumajop.
You let the bennies flow. I like
Who said that?
Boy, howdy. 313.
So I've got a +2 which negates the run penalty, yes?
Yes.
Mind you, I need to put in the +2 or it'll give me the run penalty, so.
1 is the number of bennies that each of you shall get.
Number of bennies is 1.
Well, you have, even at long range, you hit Inquisitor Chiminez with your knife.
Ah.
It's Moncape artwork. Is it from the module?
I'm gonna Benny that damage.
I'm not sure.
The only reason I ask is because if it is, I left a white patch between the legs and I'm very annoyed now.
No, I think it's actually something I found, and I left a white patch between the legs.
Oh,
There
that's
you
okay
go,
then.
that'll do.
That's less annoying to me.
2 wounds on Inquisitor Chiminez? How dare you?
Huzzah!
Do you know what? He'll come in again. He'll just soak the 1 wound. No one throws knives at the Spanish Inquisition. Ow! Pralabos, you're busy performing the ritual with the blessed water that you've only just gathered moments ago, several leagues away.
That's a race.
You got his +1
Indeed.
from me.
+2 you.
Yeah,
If it's still a race, if it's +1, it doesn't matter, does it?
yeah, it doesn't get as far as 2 raises, unfortunately.
3 totals, so water elementals nearly done.
So we've done fire.
Yeah, I'm
We've
not
done
going to risk
fire,
bennies
water.
unless I really well.
Right,
So you
and
need 4
since he's
successes on each element.
You
3
do.
on water.
And since he's a friend of yours, you're in control of the Earth Mage. That is, he is fatigued, so he's only got a pace of 5.
You better drop his character sheet on my allies tab then.
Yes,
So,
I will do so.
I
Just a
think he's
moment.
got a red border at the moment, so I don't think I can control him.
He should have. There we go. I've made him
Thank you.
green.
Are you kidding, Kev? You can barely control yourself.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a bit harsh.
I'll
Fair,
do anything for a bad
harsh.
joke.
Right,
Which one's-
hopefully that will control
Yeah.
right. But
Thank you. Which one's the Earth elemental?
Earth is that one there.
That's what I thought. He's not going to reach it this round, is he?
He's not.
Oh, he might.
He can go 10 in total then.
Yeah, I know, because he's fatigued. That should get him to there.
So yeah, it's probably not going to do it.
I won't do anything else this round.
Yeah, he's the youngest of the mages at Bluth Crown, and the one that's survived the longest
What the
against
hell?
the fatiguing effects.
Let's all try.
Fry,
He got a success.
he got a success, did he? Ooh,
-3. You got a success.
Wow.
He's a star, but that's why he's my friend. I befriended him when we were here before.
I see. You saw potential in him.
I saw potential, and I promised to teach him water magic when he's qualified in earth magic, and likewise, if I ever want to come to earth magic,
He'll teach you.
Yeah, basically.
So, Fry, there are a number of Inquisitors making their way towards the circle. What are you going to do about it?
Okay, so since I am close enough now, I am going to try to do this whole test against Biggles again.
Okay.
I am obviously taking 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
And fighting. Wow.
Okay, so you with this new sword that you've got, try to do some impressive fancy maneuver, and Biggles just claps these 2 large soft cushions that he's wielding, one in each hand, together either side of the blade, and says something in Spanish that you don't understand.
Okay. In that case, I will poke him with. Not showing up on my combat tab.
Have you got it equipped?
I do have it equipped.
But it's not
You
showing up in
might
your
need to
combat.
unequip it, re-equip it, because if you equipped it when it was...
I just did.
Oh, okay, shutting up.
Maybe it's because it's unidentified.
Yeah, I was about to say, it needs to be identified. Work on the combat tab properly.
There you go. I'll identify it then. You
there we
kind
go.
of
Okay.
knew it was a magical longsword.
Thing, I don't think you can use unidentified.
Aha. Which is a shame.
Yeah, I need to work out if we can make that fix that. I don't know how.
There's a hit.
He was doing a very good job of parrying with those soft cushions he's equipped with.
There was much
He
cheering.
was, yeah. It was.
Oh, but he was unharmed. There's bits of stuffing goes everywhere as you run one of the cushions through. He
I
looks
think you
quite
better
upset.
stab him a second time.
No, I will try and stab him next time.
Well, I thought you
Okay.
got 10 bendies. I thought you might as well try, but
Well, yeah, I know. I don't want to run out though.
point taken. Point taken. Point. Fair enough.
Right, this other Inquisitor runs over towards you, holding a comfy chair, and he plonks it down in front of you and points at you, and then points at the chair. And he's going to belly that intimidation roll. And you are so intimidated by this that this is not a test. You are somewhat intimidated by this, so you do actually sit down a little bit on the chair and find that you don't really want to stand up that much. It's going to take some effort. So you are entangled by the comfy chair. And it is a very comfy chair that he's got you sat in, Fry. Taris, you are on a club. Are you happy with being on a club? If you fail on this roll, it is a critical failure.
I know what Gadron has done to you. He has wronged me as
No,
well.
what do I have to do
I know
to be
where
on
he
the
dwells,
club?
yet cannot strike at him.
You can spend a penny to draw a different card, or you can choose to not do the ritual this round. And that gives you a different club. You can have the Jack of Clubs instead if you want. Or the Five of Clubs.
For fuck's sake.
I fancy going.
I'm getting every club in the deck, but I'm going to try this one more time.
Oh, you can have the Queen of Diamonds if that's better for you.
Oh,
There you
that's
go.
better.
You're on the Queen of Diamonds instead.
And it's still my turn.
Still your turn.
So now do I need to go over to this next rock by Salamis to...
No,
No,
you
because
need
you've
you
not
need 3
finished
more
the ritual on that one
successes.
yet.
So we just
four successes on each element. You've only got one.
okay.
Oh, look at that lovely 6. Look at that second lovely
Oh!
6. Yes. Oh, done.
Right. So you have
Completed
completed
fire.
the
Yeah,
ritual
sure.
on fire.
Okay, so
Well
then
done.
where's the stone for the air?
Logically, it's that one, isn't it? Because I'm by water. It's only
Yep.
got dark. Oh, I like that.
Sorry, I was meant to have it set on moonlight so that when the stones started to glow, you could see them.
Ah.
That's pretty.
So you have resolved, and if you're standing within the area covered by the fire aura, you will get the bonus that you know that you can get the 2 mages because I shared that with you.
It indeed.
Right,
The second
Fry,
of the
as
two
you're
looks very
sat
interesting.
down in the comfy chair, this inquisitor comes over with his sword drawn, and while you're vulnerable, rams it into you.
Well, it's
Well,
not
that's
very
not
comfy
very
on
nice.
the chair, is it?
And that's going to shake you. You taking that?
Yeah, I'll take that for now.
And then the next inquisitor comes round and does much the same, jabbing his cutlass into you from the other side. And that is a wound. Another small cut.
I will attempt to soak that wound.
Okay. And soak it you do, leaving yourself unshaken as you spin round to face the second of the inquisitors. Now this fella can see Cray approaching. He moves forwards, pistol raised. Shoots Cray, throws the pistol to the ground and pulls out another one.
Question, GM, was from Boy Howdy, was the chair made by the people who created the crunchy?
I'm not saying either way.
Okay, so they're probably out there then.
So Cray, that round smashes into your chest. You happy with that, Cray?
Not really. I seem to have bennies. I'll do something about that. These critical failures keep popping up all over the place. I moved that counter and it's moved somewhere else. It's so confusing. There we are. I'm happy with that.
Well, clearly that has bounced off something held in your pocket.
No, I was just pleased to see him.
Whoa. And another inquisitor approaches, draws a pistol, fires, discards it and draws another, but oh, that could be a critical failure. It is! That one explodes in the inquisitor's hand. Shaking him as he casts it aside. And this last inquisitor approaches as well, also shooting the closest target, which will be Cray. This time a miss. More inquisitorial guard approach. Oh dear.
I'm starting to feel a little outnumbered.
Well, you should. There's more of them than there are of you.
That might have something to do with it.
I bet you could also argue it has everything to do with it.
Is anybody else getting mildly hypnotized by the glowy rock?
Right, Inquisitor Biggles starts poking Fry with the comfy soft cushions.
Okay.
And one of them gets pressed over Fry's mouth. You're being smothered by a soft cushion, Fry.
Read it.
But
It's
you
the
are
one I poked the hole
unharmed.
in.
Inquisitor Ximenez unshakes and runs past Fry, screaming, "Witch! Witch!" and shoots
Can I-
Kralamos.
Can I interrupt him?
You can.
Runs past Cray?
Yes.
Runs past me.
You
screaming
said runs
about
past
somebody else.
Fry.
Runs past Cray.
Oh,
He will
yes,
spend a
right,
penny
yes.
on that shot, and because he'd rolled the dice before you interrupted, but you will then interrupt immediately afterwards.
Sugar.
Kralamos is hit for 9 points of damage and is shaken.
But I can interrupt him.
You can now interrupt, yes?
No, I can interrupt him before he fires because I'm on a joker.
Yes, but he'd already rolled the dice when you said I interrupt.
All right. So I will. Now, here's the thing, Mr. GM. Are
Uh-huh.
the monkeys going to fight for us?
You don't know.
I run over to the Inquisitor, and on the way there, I throw a bag of dried caraway fruit, which flies in a nice arc and lands in front of them. And now they know that I'm friendly because I fed the monkeys.
Do you have a bag of dried caraway fruit?
No, but I've got a peace card.
Well, that will make their attitude one level better. So go on then. I will make them friendly to you. They were just going to attack whoever was closest, and I did a random roll to see which side of the map they came on. But sure, I will make them friendly to you now then.
And then, having gracefully thrown the bag, I will run up and stab said Inquisitor, hitting him.
Twinkling like fairy lights over there.
Yeah, will you stop making the combat tracker move while I'm trying to turn these things into friendlies?
It's a very pretty effect we're getting.
He's shaken.
He is shaken. And then it's the Monkapes. Who, this round, because they don't have a card, are just going to spend the round eating caraway fruit. But what we will do is, let's see, can I get them onto your card? Of course, they're at the wrong end of the tracker, aren't they? We'll do that next round then. And Fry has a joker. So while you are sat in the comfy chair, Fry, you have a joker. What do you wish to do?
I am entangled,
You
so
are.
I have to break loose.
Because it's just
Actually,
so
you know
comfy.
what?
Was
You
there
know
a
what? I
version of
think I will.
Smother with a cushion?
I'm going to just sit here in this comfy chair because I like this comfy chair. This is a very nice comfy chair.
It is. It's
So
all
I am
plush and
going.
red and overstuffed.
Yeah, I've never gotten to sit in a nice comfy chair like this before. So let us go ahead and test Mr. Biggles again. Yes, I'm sitting down. I know that. Do, 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 do.
Okay, why does it show that I used 2 bennies? I used 1
That's
benny to
better.
draw an action card. I got the 9 of spades, which it isn't letting me click on. But it shows that I used a benny for something else too, and I didn't.
I will give you a penny back.
And it isn't letting. Oh, there, I got it now. Well, there's something wrong with this table. It's acting laggy as hell.
Oh, he's got a setback. Do you know what? He's no longer dual wielding comfy cushions because you have broken one of them. You've destroyed one of his cushions, you horrible, horrible thing.
Well, You didn't let me sit on it. You were trying to push it over my face. So
This means he no longer gets the Florentine bonus, so he's got less attack bonus against you. And do you want him distracted or vulnerable?
let's make him. He's going next, isn't he?
He is.
Let's make him distracted.
Okay, and yeah, you didn't get him. You didn't get him shaken, so. Right. Were you multi-actioning?
I thought I put multi-action.
Then yeah, go for it. Do your next action.
Okay. And we are going to poke him with my sword. Yeah, we'll Benny that. On a Joker, I've got to Benny at least once.
Of course. No, it's clear that cushion that you've torn apart. Your sword's all tangled up in it. You can't get the attack onto him.
Apparently.
Yep, you're all tangled up in a soft cushion. It's just not happening.
What effect is that bouncing up on the screen?
The glowy one.
Yeah.
It's a light effect.
It's just a torchlight, isn't it? Yeah. I'm just
Yeah, it's a torchlight with
Sing light.
Yeah, with pulse. Yeah, I just want.
What I really want,
Having a brain fart
what I
moment.
really wish is they did. You could do rotating light, pulsing light.
Yes,
That's got to be coming soon.
So Inquisitor Biggles is up next, and with he tosses to one side his broken cushion, and once again tries to smother Fry.
God, code enlightened. God no.
Oh dear, that's pressed hard over your mouth, Fry. That's 4 wounds.
It's the noise you just made, yeah.
I'm going to let that trigger.
You are? Okay.
Because I am then going to trigger, or have trigger, my shell necklace.
Aha.
You've got a shell
I am not
necklace.
incapacitated. I am at 1, or I'm at 3 wounds, I think it is.
Yep.
Oh, it made it go away from me. It's not what I meant to do.
You shelled out a lot for that.
Oh, I think you've just destroyed the item.
Yes.
That'll be a Benny.
But with
That's
my
a Benny.
humour.
It will be.
Benny one.
You know what? You've completely destroyed the shell necklace. It now doesn't actually appear to be there.
Yeah, because it's been expended because it's dropped the chat rather than open it up and use the skill.
Can you remember what it did? Because I can't now.
It does the intangible. I become water with
Yes, you do.
only 3 wounds.
Yep. So you are intangible.
You soak his comfy chair. I love it.
Indeed.
You wet yourself. No.
Let me just find the intangible power, and I'll drop that on you for 5 rounds. So yes, Fry is now a blob of water. And there you go. Everyone can have bennies for being funny, and Craig gets an extra one for the earlier joke.
Oh, thank you. Most kind. That makes up for the amount of bennies I had to spend to move up the combat
And
tracker.
Fry is now not knocked out, and is not entangled because he is a water fry.
You should never mix that with a fat fry. It can make ever so nasty things happen.
Right.
With a Joker bonus, is it still not worth trying to soak those 3 wounds you took? Can you not with that necklace?
Well, I mean, I with only a D4 vigor.
Point taken. Fair enough.
I guess I could have soaked one of them, but either way, I'd end up this way. But now I'm also unbound. So.
Agreed. Yeah.
So those Inquisitorial Guard were about to laugh at Fry's demise and are now looking very, very confused.
I'm upset because there's water damage on the chair, surely.
Yeah. And this lot form a firing line.
Oh, they do they?
Polly far time.
Yeah.
I worked that rule out, damn it.
So these Inquisitorial Guard form a firing line. The Guard Sergeant shouts, "Ready, aim, fire!"
He's a gabbler, he is, isn't he?
Yeah. So that's a quad linked. So that
+3 to hit, +3 damage.
is indeed +3 to hit and +3 damage as they all fire. This time at Josiah, because Josiah attacked Inquisitor Ximenez. Oh, that is a hit at +3 damage.
There is a witch. It turned him into a newt. Very good. I like that.
What? No. Damage roll, not hit roll, you idiot. It's attacking you with a herring,
6.
which shakes you, Josiah.
It shakes me.
So that was a very near miss. You may have just lost your hat. Who are we on to next? We are on to... Ooh! Right, this bunch of Inquisitors are all going to try and grab Fry and just end up splashing themselves a fair bit, the ones that are around the chair. This one draws his cutlass and launches himself at Cray. But Cray deftly parries the blow. Next one comes in for the gang up, though. And Cray is still too much for them. But can Cray take on 3 Inquisitors at once? I'm sure he was not expecting to have to do that today.
Oh, he took on like
I wouldn't
7
expect the
Octon at
Inquisition.
once.
And
It
the
seems
third
pretty
Inquisitor, as he comes in, runs into you with his cutlass, but all it does is tear your shirt. Inquisitor Fang is looking very upset that his chair has been covered with water, and starts screaming, "It's a witch! It's a witch!" at
Water with
Fry.
eyes, no less. Big fish eyes.
Yeah, trying to intimidate him. And Fry, you are both distracted and vulnerable because even though you are currently made of water, he's kind of
Still have
scary in the way that
feelings.
he's screaming at you. You do still indeed have feelings. Cray, you are surrounded by Inquisitors. What are you going to do about that?
Sweep!
Okay, well, yeah, you can get all 3 of those Inquisitors. Should you
Anyone got Dick Savage card to give Cray sweep?
Cray's got
What
sweep
Cray?
already.
Oh, excellent. Nice. Shutting up then.
I actually have it and stuff. I used it last session. Can you put the effect on, Tavis?
You don't need an effect for sweep
Have
unless you're
you
wanting.
used a card yet,
All right.
Craig?
Sorry.
Someone give me a card that I didn't notice earlier.
I've played 2 cards to get the monkeys on the board, so I've distributed my other cards.
So there you go. You are now targeting all 3 of them. You can wild attack if you want to, Cray.
Sure, I will. What's the exact wording of when a wild attack?
Oh, actually,
is
can I
it
have that one
vulnerable
back,
until
Josiah?
the end of your next action?
You're vulnerable to the end of your next action.
Awesome.
Next
I'm
next
wild
turn.
Oh, next turn. Oh well, never mind. I'll still do it.
Okay, then make your sweep.
Did you put the wild on? You did.
Yes. And you've missed all of them.
Nah, look, we're gonna bunny that. That is better.
Wow, spinning around, stabbing and slashing, you hack into all 3 of the Inquisitors. The first one takes 2 wounds and drops. Unconscious. The next one. Oh, is disemboweled. And is bleeding out on the ground. And the last one is merely hamstrung, but is still going to be out of the fight.
Next. Jumped up the combat
Yes,
tracker.
I believe. Yeah, Kralamos, you're running over that way. Kralamos has just leapt up the combat tracker.
I was hoping to
Okay,
get the joke.
Eh?
Are you multi-actioning? Were you?
Would you look on the thing where I spent a card for adrenaline surge?
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Well,
for crying out loud!
I
well,
don't
you
think
have your
you're
have your
dude.
adrenaline
It's
surge,
not
'cause
actually
Kralamos-
his go. It's not actually your go, Kevin. So GM should have noticed, paid attention.
Why
Because
did you go? Did
Craig
you go?
Hall's played a
Did you go
card.
up as well?
Oh,
Well, yeah. Well, it's all right. Craig Hall played a card, but yeah, Kralamos will be critically failing his shake and roll and not doing anything this round anyway.
that cost me 3 bennies. A crit fail.
I am targeting unidentified NPCs 6, 8, and 10. Sweep
Okay.
again.
Sorry, they should be labelled as Inquisitorial Guard. I've got them down as I've got the identified button on them.
Weird.
Oh, maybe I.
They're showing as
Unidentified
unidentified. Yeah, now
NPC.
they're showing. There you go.
Number 9 is the only one that wasn't showing for me.
Yeah,
they
you
were-
can-
they were
you can
on it.
target-
It was all showing unidentified to me.
Yep, you're
We
targeting
weren't
6, 8, and
expecting
10.
them.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
See if I can. Can I do it? Did that work?
Young Mage still
Hey.
gets to go, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
You got to move a bit closer to get 4 of them.
Right.
There you go. You got 6, 8, and 10 targeted.
I've got 9, 8, and 6 targeted.
Yes, I'm not sure why you targeted 9.
I didn't.
But if
Okay,
8 is in 2,
how about that?
then
There we
what
go.
about-
Now
There
it's
you go.
right.
Are you wild attacking again?
No. This time mind you, I would. That's why I asked about the wording.
Yes, you're on a completely new turn. So at the end of this turn, you won't be vulnerable if you don't
Right,
wild
then
attack.
I am not wild attacking this time.
Okay.
Because I knew I was going to do that. That's why I asked. Oops, that's the wrong thing. I'll do that. Come on, that. There we go.
Oh, you got all 3 of them with a raise as well.
Number
3 damage rolls then, please.
1.
Very clever and not vulnerable.
Thank
That's
you.
the first one out.
That was a bit pants.
Second one is only shaken as you slap him around the face with a herring.
I can do better than that. I'm going to have to go to work soon, so I'm going to do better than that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do better than that.
Okay. And then the last one.
The last one.
I think you killed them.
And then
Craig
I'm
Hall just
going
wins
to
cutting things to death.
roar, covered in splattered blood at the others around me.
And well, yeah, you've got 1, 2, 3 heavily bleeding Inquisitorial Guard at your feet when you yell that as well. But you didn't multi-action, so you don't get an intimidation roll.
It was cinematic, that's all.
Taris is next.
No, we're just doing spell casting still, right?
Um,
I'm doing the wind one or the air one next. I did fire. This is
Yep.
air, right?
That is right. So let me start a new dramatic task for you. But something is preventing your magical
Can my
abilities.
young
You are
mage go first?
-4 to this roll. Oh yes, sorry, your young mage will go first.
Josiah, have you spent an adventure card this session?
And the young mage is at -4 to this roll.
Oh, for flip's sake.
Something is interfering with his magical abilities.
Oh, let's give it another way.
What about that bonus we got from unlocking the first one?
You're not within its aura.
Hang on, though. Does that before... Bearing in mind I jumped up the tracker, does that... Oh. 3 fails. Okay, fine. Shutting up, going away.
He fails. Yeah, there must be some arcane resistance within the outer circle somewhere.
Just you getting back for not letting me modify the rocks.
Do I sense that my magic is there something off?
Something is interfering with your magic at the moment. You can't pin it down. You could try to focus on it and use your occult to try and work out what it is.
Could I just try casting dispel? To dispel, I can tell it's To
You have
interfere
to
with
spell
magic is
that spell.
probably magic.
You can make a common knowledge roll first before you try that. As a mage on Charybdis, you know that Inquisitors somehow are less affected by magic and interfere with the use of magic just by being around. And Inquisitor Chimenez is inside the outer circle of the Bluth's crown circle. You're in the stone circle, but if you look, you can just see the
So
glowy runes on the ground.
the spell wouldn't work because he's not in and of himself casting anything.
No, it's not
Someone
magic, it's
stab him.
anti-magic.
Someone stab him.
So you can try, but you'll be at a big penalty.
I'm gonna give it a shot, because hey,
So you're at -4 then.
yeah, I put that in.
Who's
there.
not spent a card yet this session?
Moi.
You
Fry has not.
are
So
I'm
that's a
gonna
fail.
Benny, no, I'm gonna Benny it one
Solimus.
time.
Solimus and Fry. Okay. Well, there you go, Solimus, just in case. It was
Oh, a
relevant.
fail due to elemental imbalance.
One more try. She keeps focusing, trying to pull up enough magic until she senses she has it.
Mm-hmm.
Nope,
No, it's not happening.
that would be this round.
That would. All right, Chimenez unshakes. And as he is delusional and believes mages are evil, and Josiah's shaken, he's just going to run straight past Josiah. And with his sword out, attack Kralamos. Snicker snack goes his blade. Missing and missing, we're not having that, not against a mage.
Oh, I've just had one of those moments.
Filthy elementalist. And a wound on Kralamos as his blade cuts into your rubbery flesh.
Maybe that bloody tracker who's ever moving that bloody tracker. Very hard to click the soap button when the combat tracker keeps moving.
It is, isn't it? But you have soaked nonetheless. Josiah, you unshake even as Shimenez runs past you, and you're also in control of all the monk apes now.
Seeing as
Can
I
you give
had
me the-
attacked him,
I,
and he
you obviously
ran away,
missed
so I
my
got a
whisper.
free
Can I
attack.
have that card back, please, Josiah?
No, you don't get a free attack because you were shaken when he ran
I was
past.
shaking when he ran past me. Right. I think I will run after him.
Oh, well,
Yeah, he's not giving you that card back.
I've given up
What
asking.
card? What card?
He
I
gave
don't
you a
care
card.
anymore. I don't care
Adventure
anymore. I've
card,
just
I
had enough.
presume.
He gave me
I
a
gave you
card.
2 cards. I want the
right.
extras healing one back because I might need to save the young mage before the end of the adventure.
Kralamos. In fact, you can have both of them back because I don't actually.
No, you can't give both of
Having a
them
card
back.
place.
Can't
He's
give
got no
them
card
both.
place, so it doesn't.
I know,
you
but
can
he
give me
gave
whatever
me a
dunk.
card, so I've got to give him one back according to the rules.
True, but it doesn't really matter because you can trade them at any point. So you
You
just
trade
trade
them
them
at
around
any point.
until you got the one you wanted to play.
Yeah, over nitpicky on the rules.
Yeah.
So what are you doing,
would
Josiah?
happen is
Nitpicky
I would get all the
GMs.
draws. So I'm going to run up to him and stab. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wild attack.
Okay,
Uh,
there you go. That should be on.
okay, glad you put that on. So I'm going to run up behind him and wild attack. Come on. Well, it's a hit.
You have a hit.
It'd be so easy if on the combat tab there were just buttons that you
Oh,
could
no
click
way.
to toggle like you can with the runner, the extra action where you could just click wild.
Well, there is. You can put it with buttons at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they don't work very well.
You've shaken him. Are you happy with that?
No. There you go. 3 bennies, but it's worth it. I will
You've
wound
wounded him.
him. I will
Oh,
stab him.
stabbed him in the back. 'Tis only a flesh wound, he cries.
Okay. And to save time, shall we group fire the monkeys?
You can do that. You'll get plus. We've got
Oh.
5 of them going, so it's effectively quad linked. So you get +3 to hit and
Plus
+3
4.
damage as they all hurl
It's 5
stuff.
plus 4.
Oh yeah, +4 to hit, +4 to hit, +4 damage. What are they hurling at?
Twin linked monkapes.
Well, actually, it'd be a single attack of 1 and then a group of 4 because you can't get.
It would, yeah, be a 1 and a group of 4. So
We take
so
it.
let's.
Oh, I
let's-
just think I just speed it up by twin linking them, but fair enough.
Yeah,
Keep going bananas.
let's go there and then let's do this with what +3.
yeah.
+3 as I will throw coconuts at this guy here.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh,
right,
well
don't need
spotted.
it. Don't need it.
Ouch.
Don't really need it. Not that the coconut's
Mind
too
you,
much.
that many
damage.
coconuts, can it not be a small burst template and hit both of them?
No, because they're all very accurate and they all hit him in the head.
He said
Fair enough.
Jehovah.
He's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy.
He's a very dead guard sergeant. That's what he is. Right, so that's the Monkapes done. We're on to Solomas.
Yeah, you can skip straight to Solomas.
You're the last one this round, Solomas.
It's my go. Good lord.
It is.
Well, I suppose I could give some encouragement to Craycord and Fry because they're stuck out in the middle of nowhere and in the middle of the thick of it.
I
Well,
would, yeah.
Fry is at the moment just a sentient blob of water.
He's a big drip, is what
He
you're
is.
saying.
But he's making
No,
a
no.
splash in the world.
No, I think Fry's a bit of a squirt. He's
Well, I
under a lot
mean,
of pressure.
he's an expert. You know what that is, right?
It's an unknown
has-
number of drips under extreme pressure.
Exactly.
Well, somebody's got a +2 bonus. And somebody's got a +1 bonus.
Fry can get the +1 and Craig can get the +2.
Okay, new round. And Cray has a +2 and is on a joker, so everybody gets bennies.
Yay, that means I can actually do something before I leave.
Yeah.
Awesome.
+2 for the Joker and a +2 for
+2
whatever I
for
just did.
support. So the first thing you do this round will be at a +4.
Well, in that case,
Are you running into that large group of soldiers over there?
yes, I am. I'm going to
She waited
run.
there.
Wild attack.
Well, if you're there, you can actually get 5 of them.
Lovely. Could you
Without
target the
needing
5
to
I can
run,
get?
to turn run off.
Don't
Yeah.
need to run.
No,
Yeah,
you
turn
don't need to
run
run.
off.
Run is off. Run is off.
That's... Oh,
If you don't have improved sweep, it's -2 to attack.
It is
Exactly.
-2, but you've got the Joker and a +2 support bonus. So the +2 support and the sweep cancel each other out. But I put the wild
Nice.
attack on you.
You're not
And
using the
you just
new
make
improved sweep.
Make an attack roll.
you improve sweep.
Well, you've hit them all.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh,
Apart
you
from
missed
the sergeant.
the sergeant.
Well, I'll benny it then. See if I can improve it.
Because the sergeant's a little bit better than the rest of them.
Not that much better.
Hey, hits with raises.
Oh.
Nice.
You get
Oh,
a lot
hits
of them
with
with a
a
raise.
Mwah.
Beautiful.
5 damage rolls then, please.
Damage roll 1,
Dead guardsman.
2,
Very dead guardsman.
3,
Slightly dead
Yeah.
guardsman.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I love the
clustering
count.
together.
Ouch.
and 5.
Yeah, you killed a lot of them.
Awesome.
I think you've got one more roll there because it did. I can't
Oh,
see
yeah.
it's done the sergeant.
Yeah, one more roll then.
Hurry up, get out the combat tracker. We want to finish this up today.
We should do. Yeah, you got the lot of them. They're all dead. Dead. They all are. I'm crossing the fandoms now.
Well, they're only mostly dead.
Yeah.
Are they ceased to be? Are they inquisitorial guards?
Yes, they
No,
are.
they are merely pining for the Sierras.
Okay, fair enough.
Right. Enjoy the rest of it, guys. I've got to get to work.
What you should have done was run towards them, flashing a cape because they are Spanish after all.
Indeed,
They
Josiah.
have had one.
Josiah. Well, so Josiah will again. I'm going to wild attack again.
You're wild attacking again. Okay.
I've already put it on.
If you
so
miss him out, if you don't pop him down, I'll have to.
I'll push it. I'll push the button, and we'll go here, and we'll wild attack again.
You have hit
Hitting
Inquisitor Jimenez.
with the wild attack. So come on, no, we're not having that. Got the bennies. That's a wound on him. Yes, you'll take a wound.
He will indeed. Okay, so that's the new sweep, is it? You're only at
Yep.
-2 if you're not using a two-handed weapon, and improved sweep
means you
doesn't
don't
hit
things.
allies.
Yeah, it's changed
Doesn't
it.
it allies?
No, it doesn't
Wow.
hit allies.
That's a bit OP.
No, not after they nerfed the fact you can't move.
I swear.
It's a limited action, so you can only do it once. That doesn't stop you moving, though, does it?
No.
No. So monk apes, what are the monk apes up to?
Right.
In the new version, you
Process.
can move.
You could always move.
You can always
And-
move. You
I mean,
can always
at the
move.
same time as you attack, is what I mean.
Yeah, it was ridiculously deadly. But the point was the limitation of that was because you could move and hit everyone as you moved. You couldn't choose target difference between friend or foe.
No, you always moved, then you did your action, then you moved again, because that's always the way Savage Worlds has worked.
Yes, that's true.
You didn't sweep
I'm
everything
sorry,
as you
I'm
moved.
thinking War Dancer, which let you do that.
Yeah. You're thinking
What we
a
call War
whirlwind
Dancer,
attack from
but- yeah.
whirlwind attack from Evernight.
Yeah.
You can't move and attack. I mean, attack and move and attack and move. Like do a sweep against 7 things in an arch.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Otherwise, you get 16. Otherwise, you get 16 attacks. So.
Yeah, that was whirlwind attack, which was an edge in Evernight.
Yeah.
So these monkeys will all move here and
Lob coconuts.
and log coconuts at somebody. Do you know what? They're all going to lob coconuts at Inquisitor Garden number 9 because I don't fancy my chances here for some bizarre
One at a
reason.
time or all together?
All together because I've bottled it.
Go on then. Give them the plus.
I think, yeah.
I didn't want to hit frying, that's all. So there you go.
Yeah, the typo removed, or most of it.
Well, that's a hit with a raise. He's being brained by many a coconut.
No. Okay.
Oh, he is merely shaken, but you do still have one left to attack. And that is a hit. And with the final bunk, the last coconut lands, taking out the Inquisitorial Guard.
Right, and then you can jump to Carlos.
Then we can indeed jump to Kralamos, who still has Inquisitor Chimenez nearby.
Need to kill him so we can get this done.
Kralamos is wild attacking. Are we multi-actioning as well, I wonder?
I've slashed him twice. He surely must be going.
Probably not a mage, is he?
He's an Inquisitor.
Yeah, which they don't like magic, so they're not likely to. You won't have an arcane background, is what I'm.
He definitely will not.
Yeah.
You've hit him, though.
Ah.
2 wounds! Poor Inquisitor Jimenez. As he drops to one knee, he then staggers away from both of you using his improved extraction and his special ability that he's got called I'll come in again! And staggers away really, really quickly and ends up over there with all of his wounds back. Because he'll come in again.
But at least he's outside the circle.
He is outside the circle.
Right, that's water finished.
That is the water very definitely finished.
And he's so upset that I finished it, he suffered a setback, look.
Oh, yeah, apparently so.
Because he was still targeted. Right. Come over here and try to assist young mage.
Okay.
See, next turn, obviously.
Well, the young mage is up now.
No, it meant my assistance.
Yes. Well, that is a success for the young mage.
Hmm?
Meaning that you have 2 there.
And,
okay, why is that? Why is that light not doing its thing?
The blue. I can see fire and.
You can't. Good. That's all right then.
I can see fire and water.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can see these glowing lights flapping around. Yes.
Yes, there are 2 lights.
Thank you, Captain Picard. Solomas.
So Kralamos and Terrastan are trying to activate these things, are they?
They are, yes.
Well, I'm going to give support rolls to them then.
Okay.
Give the support roll to young mage rather than me. He's doing. He's doing the earth element, which Taris and I can't do so much. So you'd be better off giving him the support than me.
Well, you've got 2 +2s and a +1.
Yeah, well, Kralamos can get the +1 then. No, yeah, and then the other 2 can go to.
The other 2 can get the +2.
Taris
So
and
you're
young mage.
you're giving them all the support you can, and having realised that a watery fry is no real threat, that Inquisitor walks over this way and is going to take a shot. Oh, he's going. Well, Solomas is closer, and he's going to assume that Solomas is a mage because he's a kraken.
I'm a kraken.
That's racist, or speciesist, I should say.
It's definitely speciesist. Absolutely. And look at that. There's 2 Inquisitors now within the circle.
Oh no. Oh, bollocks.
And that one hits Solomas.
Did it really hit me? You might think he hit me.
He did hit you. He only hit you a little bit because you're unharmed.
It just went between my tentacles.
Right, that Inquisitorial Guard has just seen all of his mates killed by Cray Could and draws his long sword and screams something in Spanish.
Your father was a lobster and your mother was an atrium.
Something like that, yes. And smashes his long sword into Cray, who is completely unharmed because it turned into some kind of bit of rubber tubing. Inquisitor Fang continues to yell at Fry, telling him to turn back solid so that he can be interrogated properly. And Fry is very, very much Well, Fry can't be entangled, but sits back down in the chair again, somewhat distracted.
Surely, if he's intangible, he can't actually sit. He can just sort of stand there.
No, I'm purposely sitting there getting the chair all wet because that's what I'm like.
Sorry, I misunderstood you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Fry's kind of slightly poured himself into the chair, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough.
Inquisitor Chimenez, who's coming again.
How the hell did he get that close already? Sorry, ignore me.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition, he says, coming through a door, and you could just see John Cleese through the other side, and then John Cleese closes the door, which vanishes. Taris.
Well, we're at the -4 again.
You are, because there are Inquisitors with. Yes, you are, because there are some Inquisitors within the outer circle.
You're a git, you know that.
Did we have any bonuses because of the
Got +2 from me.
Yeah, you got +2 from Solomas. So overall, you're at -2.
Okay. Because we got to try.
You do. That's not going to cut it.
Anyway.
I will try one more time.
Yeah, there's a -4 and a +2, so overall it's at -2. And Taris has an extra -1 for elemental imbalance.
Yeah, this just ain't my day. Kill them, damned Inquisitors!
Fry! You are all watery.
I am all watery. Fry is going to slosh over here.
Yep.
And he's going to find some of that blood fruit.
Uh-huh.
And he's going to eat some blood fruit.
Sound effects and everything.
That sounds reasonable. You can eat a blood fruit. That'll get you 1 wound back as you... you kind of suck the blood fruit up into your watery body and it squishes and the juice spreads out around you.
It looks kind of disgusting, yes.
Oh, absolutely. But that heals 1 of your wounds. You feel an awful lot better.
I do.
And the Inquisitorial Guard that's over here is going to fire his musket at the approaching monk apes. And monk ape number 5 is just about to pick up another coconut to throw it, and the coconut explodes, and so does his head. He failed at not being seen. Right, Inquisitor Biggles is going to go and try and smother Cray with his soft cushion now.
We need someone to soak the damage.
Oh dear. Well, that's 3 wounds on Cray. He's being smothered by a soft cushion. And Cray has 3 bennies, so we'll try and soak. Cray has been smothered in the past and soaks 2 of those wounds. I think Cray will probably take that. And oh my god! The bad guy's got a joker at last! Inquisitor Biggles, with his soft cushions, continues smothering Cray.
Here's Boo. Boo hits Boo. Okay.
But that leaves Cray unharmed. Solimas, you're up next. You get to do your support before the round begins, unless you want to go and try and deal with the Inquisitors.
Me deal with Inquisitors?
Rid of those 2. We can't do anything until you do.
Okay, well, I'll do a multi-action then. I'm going to do a support roll first.
Okay.
No, that's not a support
But you get a
roll.
free reroll on that.
I do. Oh, that one bounced off the table. It's no good. They were all raised as well. They went off the table.
Oh, one of them was.
Two of them were.
So that's a +2 and a +1.
Chris can get the +2, and then the +1 can go to young mage.
Okay, and then what's your second action going to be?
Second action, I'm gonna, using my magical powers of bow shooting, I'm gonna shoot one of the Inquisitors.
Go on then.
Jumbo Tuna. I'm gonna Benny that as well, because obviously that was a rubbish roll, and there should be double 4 and double 6.
Of course. Well, there's a 4 there. That's a hit.
Hey.
You magically send a bolt of wood and iron at one of these Inquisitors.
It's using a piece of string and a piece of wood.
That is quite some magic.
It's a kind of magic.
And
Ha! Ha!
and now you can jump out of the giant wooden rabbit.
And now no one expects a wooden Inquisition.
Indeed. That is a dead Inquisitor. There's only one Inquisitor left there. So, Taris, are you doing something, or are you going on hold and hoping that Josiah can get rid of the Inquisitor?
I'm gonna go on hold till Josiah takes his turn and hope like hell he gets it out of there.
Okay, so Josiah, it's you and the Monk Apes.
Sire and the Monk Apes. That's a band, isn't it?
It is, definitely.
Up there with Josie and the Pussycats.
Yep. I'm not sure what Kralamos is doing. He seems to
They
be running
get
over.
toured together.
Right, so what am I doing? I am going to
Get rid of the Inquisitor.
well, first things first is I am going to move to there. I'll try and shoot said Inquisitor.
Go for it.
Oh no, I won't. No, I won't. I will move to there. And then I will use so let's work the room.
Mhm.
Because what we need to do is jack up the roll on. Right, forget the thingy. What we need to do is give another +1 bonus to our Earth.
Yep.
Your Mage Young gets another +1 bonus.
Yep, so he's on a +2.
Yes, and then we will give Taris Tun another +1.
So that puts Taris on a +3.
Yes, to activate that rock. And then said monkeys.
Mhm.
Well,
are they all getting closer together?
What's that?
Are they moving up on the Inquisitor, or are they doing something else?
They are going to throw range, because it's range 5, isn't it?
Bloody Inquisitor's going to come into the bloody circle next turn,
so
isn't he?
+3.
That'll be the Monk Apes are going for Inquisitor Zimez.
Yes, they're going to.
It's not Inquisitor Chimenez that's inside the circle.
I know, but he will be next turn. So if you put him down, I'm dealing with the other one this turn.
Aha.
So he is getting pelted with coconuts.
He is getting pelted with coconuts. Oh boy, is he getting pelted with coconuts. That's
getting 2 wounds as the monkeys go ballistic, having shot one of their colleagues.
Yeah. Ow! 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 Okay, so Kralamos is up next. So Kralamos is going to put himself in the aura of the Firestone there.
Yeah, that's nothing to do with that. It's about getting closer to this being between everyone else, the other mages. I need to be at -3, don't I?
You got your +1.
Yeah, that's why I need to be at -3.
Yes, unfortunately, your water bolt approaches the Inquisitor.
Getting annoying.
So you're not going to be -4 to hit?
He would be at -4.
-5. Aye,
But he had
minus
a-
5,
That's
6, 7.
well, you've got him in the end. Then it would be -4, but +1 for the support.
Aye.
And then this
I
will be
don't-
-4 damage as well, because that's the way it works. So that doesn't even shake him, I'm afraid.
No, you're
So
not
is
making any
everybody that
friends
was
here.
so everyone that had any chance of helping me, so can I interrupt at this point?
Oh, I
that's
give
all
up.
help.
I give up. Forget this. Sod it.
So yeah, you can go now, Taris.
What happened to the Inquisitor? Why didn't you kill him, Josiah?
So Taris, you're
Because-
rolling this at -1 with all the support you've got. You got a success.
I'm gonna have to take it because as long
Young
as
mage
that
got
is
one success as well.
And yeah, the young mage got 1 success on his as well.
okay. Work for a round.
Yeah, because I can only move towards the Inquisitor 5, and then support the young mage,
Right.
and then leave it to the monkeys to attack him.
Ah,
That guard is carrying on fighting Cray.
Couple of hours at this
Miss-
rate, because those inquisitors are just going to keep walking in.
Right. He is going to run, which will put him on a multi-action penalty.
has he got the funny walk as well?
Oh yes, they do run in a very funny way, these guys. Mrs. Kralamos. Right, Chimenez is going to intimidate the group of monk apes. But they're not scared of him because they've pelted him with coconuts. Crayon shakes. And because he's got a one-handed weapon, going to try and get them with a -2 to hit. And apparently he was attacking a monk ape. I'm not quite sure why. That's better. Shakes the Inquisitorial Guard. And who are we on to next? That guard reloads this round. Fry, you can slop around a bit more if you like.
Fry is going to come over here and test the typical Inquisitor 2.
Okay.
All my targets. Target him. Go. Basically, I'm going to be doing the whole I'm swinging my sword in your face. I know I can't hit him, but I'm going to try and distract him a little bit.
Are you pouring your sword up his nose?
Something like that, yeah.
See, if it's magical, you might be able to hit him.
Well, you get a plus D6 to any trait rolls against him in future, and do you want him distracted or vulnerable? I'm betting Kralamos would like him vulnerable.
I was going to say, I think I'm going to make him vulnerable, since everybody seems to be going pretty early.
Okay, then Inquisitor Fang is the last one to act this round. And he too is going to run into the circle, because, you know, that's what the Inquisitors do. Charges straight at Josiah. Drops his comfy chair down in front of him. But Josiah resists sitting down. And Kralamos has the Joker.
Qualimos has a joker.
It's quite nice, isn't it?
has a joker.
Still
This
up
could
on
be the end of
that's
that
still on
Inquisitor.
display. That sign.
We're
Still
still
on
at
display, is it?
-4 though. Still at
It's
-4 though.
no, it's not. It's not at -4.
No, I said the spellcasters are still at -4. What I'm saying,
Yes,
I'm
because
not.
because Inquisitor Fang has made his way into the circle.
Where's that sign then?
So the young mage is next, but he's acting on the Joker.
Fails.
Oh,
St James's Park
fails.
tube station.
Right. Chimenez is angered by the monk apes. Fails to hit them with his cutlass. Inquisitor Fang, having failed to make Josiah sit down in the comfy chair, stabs him with a sword instead. Causing a mighty wound upon him. You taking that, Josiah?
Righty-ho, Josiah. Josiah, how dare he?
How very dare he?
How very
Apparently he dares quite a lot.
Oh, there it goes.
Which puts us on to Solomas, who I know is the only person that's still got a point of conviction left.
Oh, have I?
Nope, Fry still has one.
Oh, Fry has one as well.
Who got any
Solomas is
points of
using his
conviction
conviction.
left? What are you talking about? And now I'm going to multi-action again. First off, I'm going to support whoever needs supporting. Who needs supporting?
Taris and the young mage, by the looks of things.
So here goes the support roll. That's weird. Fiction. Oh wow, this is a lot of dice, right?
Whoa.
That's terrible. I get a free reroll.
You do get a free reroll. Well, there you go. Plus twos to everybody.
Plus two to, is it plus? Oh, it is plus two to everybody. Boom.
Yep.
Or plus one to whoever. To
Yep.
Cradamos, yeah.
You can't
hang
see
on a
Inquisitor
second.
Fang. He's the other side of a great big stone that's glowing.
Hang on a second. I did that wrong. Multi-action.
Yep.
There's a
So it's
minus
plus
two.
ones to everybody. Yeah, it's plus ones to everybody.
So I'm going to spend a Benny on it.
Okay.
Benny. Do I get a free reroll on the Benny roll as well?
You don't know.
Oh, I could just get there all day, getting 100 rolls in there.
You could, but that would not be fast, fun, or furious. Well, you've got a plus two there, and
I don't know. It might make me furious.
very true. You got the plus two though. Twice.
So, yeah, same as before. Cardinals gets one, the other two get plus two.
Okay.
Okay, and now I'm going to shoot Inquisitor Fang with my magic bow.
Well, you'd best move a little bit to one side so you can see him. So I'll pop you there.
Yeah, I was going to do that anyway, but you done it for me.
Yeah.
And let the bennies flow.
Way. And you've... Oh, that's
It's-
a massive raise hitting
Boy,
Inquisitor
Howdy,
Fang.
thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Howdy.
Your arrow flies straight and true. Are you happy with a single wound?
No, of course not. I'm going to be happy with a single wound. I want him to die.
Go on then. You've got 8 bennies.
Yeah, exactly. Let's kill the fucker.
And you got worse.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think that might have been. Yeah, you shot him in the eye. Inquisitor Fang is dead.
Oh yeah, baby.
Ah,
There are no Inquisitors within the circle.
hey, well done, guys.
Still an Inquisitor outside the circle.
Yeah, but he's currently being mauled by monk apes. That guard is failing to beat up Cray. Josiah.
Josiah. Josiah will move to there. Yes, I think what I'll do is I'll move to there and I will shoot the Inquisitor.
Okie doke. That is a miss, I'm afraid.
That is a miss. So what we'll do is we will Benny the miss.
And that turns into a very good hit. You didn't shoot his hat off. You actually shot into his head. Unfortunately, all it did was part his hair.
Shake him. We'll spend one Benny on that just to see if it comes up any better. Right.
It
Okay.
does
So
not.
we're going to shake him.
Yep.
And then all the monkeys are going to jump on him.
Right.
So combat.
Well,
They all miss.
none of them hit him, but they have got him completely surrounded.
All miss with a gang up bonus. At least if he moves inside the circle, he's going to get 4 attacks.
Yeah. So Taris, you've got a +2 bonus from support. You have no penalties. There's no Inquisitors within the circle. That gives you 2 successes. You only need 1 more, and you will have cleansed that stone. Inquisitor Biggles continues to try to smother Cray Could with his remaining cushion. Gets him with a raise. And Cray is going to be wounded by that. Cray's got plenty of bennies. He's going to try and soak. And continues to fight off the cushion-wielding lunatic. Fry! You're still feeling a bit watery.
Yeah, it's all water under the bridge.
Oh.
Yeah, it's nothing to drip about.
We are going to splash back over this direction.
That's it.
Yeah,
You just go with the flow.
He's been working really hard at being a wet blanket to the Inquisitor's party.
And we are going to make a test against Inquisitor Guard number 7.
Okay.
Waves as he goes past.
Blurg, 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 blurg.
And the
Wow.
the Inquisitorial Guard is more focused on his boss getting mauled by monk apes, I think.
Yeah, no, we're gonna throw a Benny at that. I've only got
You're
a
throwing a
dozen.
penny at it. Okay.
Yeah, no, he resisted.
He totally resisted. Yeah. So he has reloaded and is going to try and pick off one of these monk apes that's attacking his boss. Oh, he's going to do that pretty well by the looks of things. And Josiah has lost another one of his pets.
Oh no.
Well, if you hadn't been deleting them, I could have played the card and they'd all come back to life.
They'd all come back, but never mind. It's not going to matter that much, I don't think. Actually, no, Cray missed, so we'll leave it at that. We'll do new round, and Cray has the Joker. gives everybody a Benny. I'm just going to kill off the Inquisitorial Guard. That's the easy thing to do there. Solomas.
Okay. Again, multi-action support roles.
Yep.
Someone move.
Maintain conviction.
Okay, just as I.
Yeah, well, I think you and Taris are both trying to get up the tracker, and you've got yourself
and I just got another joker.
You got another joker.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It's got
Everyone can have
joker.
a Benny.
Here comes my free reroll.
Spent 3 bennies to get 1. Oh yay!
I spent
I was
so
trying
many.
to
I
get-
spent a ridiculous amount of
There you
pennies there.
go.
I was trying to get rid of them damn
1, 2,
clubs.
You wanna
3,
get to plus
4,
two?
5 bennies. 5
Yep.
Two to all the
bennies.
mages.
+2 bonus to all the mages, and then what's Solomas going to do? Advance with his magic stick. Shooting the guardsman. He's only following orders. You've got him though.
Points for that. Here we go.
Oh yeah. I'm quite good with this
Oh.
bow and arrow, even though I've only got a D4.
You're doing pretty good with that, aren't you? Right, Inquisitor Biggles.
No, because I got the joker, it moves back up to me.
Good point. It does. So it goes back up to you, and you've got a +2 support on top of your +2 with the joker. Which
That's
means
good enough. That's the
that is good enough. That means that one has now been cleansed and is working. Then Inquisitor Biggles, as Cray is brutally running through that guardsman, pounces on Cray and starts bashing him around the head with a soft pillow. Kralamos.
Kralamos is going to hold. Let the young mage go first.
Okay.
Young mage succeeds. He can then finish the ritual
Yes.
content.
And you've both got a +2 support.
Young got no bennies left.
Young mage succeeds. He's an extra. He has no bennies.
Yep, the young mage does indeed succeed.
That means I just need to make a spell casting tool +2, don't I?
Yep.
No.
And congratulations, you have restored Bluth's crown. Inquisitor Chimenez, because he is the lead Inquisitor, will flee from the monk apes, running off into the distance, vowing his revenge upon you.
I'll bolt him first.
No, he's running away, vowing his revenge against you. Because that is the dramatically appropriate thing to happen. Inquisitor Biggles runs with him, having subdued Craycould. But you have secured the support of the mages of Bluth's crown, who will promise to aid you when you finally take the fight direct to the Sea Hags themselves. Congratulations, you have completed the Cracks in the Stonework quest. Although that went on a little bit longer. The mini campaign is done.
It gave me all the time I needed to get everything done, so I'm not.
Hooray!
Except for something. The only thing I'm complaining about is someone hasn't given me that. Other than
that. Yeah, you just missed it. That's all it is. I've sent you a 14-page document.
So next week we start Crimson Throne.
Yes, and the Crimson Throne begins next week.
Yeah, and then we move to the Pathfinder rule set, and I can shenanigans this one.
Yes.
We move to the Pathfinder rule set where Sleep hasn't changed.
Yeah, well, this is where it gets annoying. They haven't officially said it's changed, but as far as I'm concerned, Frenzy, Improved Frenzy, and all that are much easier. Well, Frenzy and Improved Frenzy, I use the new version because they're much easier, aren't they? 2 dice or 3 dice, nice and simple than the old rules. But yeah, I haven't officially changed Savage Pathfinding, but we shall see. Well, thank you very much. I had a lot of fun there, as always.
Well, I'm glad it was fun. Thank you for letting me guest GM for a few weeks.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. It does
I
say
shall bid
next
you a
week,
good,
Crimson
good
Friend.
night. And yeah,
Hurrah.
next week